tuned into the Real Street Views.
The Real Street Views Radio.
Hip hop. I mean, if we don't do it, who gonna do it? You know what I mean? It's the Real Street Views Radio, baby. We right back, man. Same show, new time. You know what I mean? New day, new station. Shout to 8 Squad Rebel Radio. You know what I mean? The new home of the Real Street Views Radio. You know what I mean? We're very excited to be here with the brothers, man. Been doing big things this weekend. First station to go live from the Universal Circus. You know what I mean? That's major. So shout to Big Zay, shout to the homie Grunt at a performance over there. You know what I mean? The bricks is moving, the bricks is doing things, man.
Everybody that's real is doing things.
He needs no introduction. The homie Milk B is in the building.
I'm gonna interrupt anything that gotta be done.
Usual. You know what I mean? Always got the big bro Milk B with me.
Word up.
And yeah, man, I'm definitely excited about this show, man, because I got a couple powerful brothers coming through. One here with me already. Yes, sir. Need no introduction, especially out here in the heart of the bricks. You know what I mean? The artist, activist, you know what I mean, followed and definitely respected by many. The brother Middy Murdock is in the building with us.
I'm definitely just here to support my brothers, man. We got history together, so I'm here to fully support, you know, and just speak the truth, you know, from my perspective.
Absolutely. It's definitely a blessing to have you here, man.
And you know what's funny? Like, a lot of people don't understand. Like, even when I just first came out, and I was still young at this, he never even been on yet, and he was lecturing me.
No doubt.
I was on tour. He was my dude on the road. It was me and him. We traveled the whole country, and he was always like, milk.
Yeah.
This ain't right. This ain't right. So a lot of people that don't know Middy, they think that now he's just this dude that is so popular because he paints and he draws and he's so popular because he's an activist and he's in his community and he helps kids. Nah, Middy's.
We've been doing this, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he's before a lot of people knew what real was.
But the first thing when we did the show, you know, we did the last show, and I think we had Pace up there. First thing you said, Middy. We gotta get Middy up here.
Gotta get Middy.
First thing he said, we reached out to you then. You know what I mean? To get you up here, man. To talk about all the things you're doing, man, in the community. You know what I mean? I know you do your artwork. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's dope. You definitely been killing them with that.
Hobby, you know, and then I, try to transfer that energy off into the kids. I use it as a conflict resolution piece, you know, when, they in school and they having little conflicts between each other, whether they on either side of the fence, whether it's blood or crip or anything. When they beef it, I try to take them, and do a wall with them and let them do the wall with me so they can resolve their conflict. By the time they finish painting or whatever, they done forgot what they was beefing over. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So then they get to, work together and they start building relationships. And then they realize, like, yo, we was just doing that for no reason. And we ain't even realize, like, we got more in common than a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
It's just many different techniques that I use to try to help the community, especially these kids, man. It's just different techniques on how you approach them to get them to, to see a different perspective.
It's a particular foundation that you attach to, or you just...
I mean, I'm attached to Middy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got my Youth Bill hoodie on right now.
Yeah.
And then, I got to shout out Youth Bill. That's my family over there.
No doubt.
I work at another spot called Newark. It's Newark United Against Violence. I've been with them for about almost 4 years.
Hold on, because we just rushing into everything that you got way too fast.
Okay.
Way too fast.
Because want a reunion.
Yeah, because you
want a family reunion.
Right. Okay, so let's just go into some memories before we go down that lane.
We got all the lanes. We got the hip hop.
I was with Middy before he had a beard. When he was trying to look cute.
Oh man, you bugging.
He was still
Milk be trying to slay me.
Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna tell you how I met Milk. I did this record with the Zoo Crew. It was called Keep the Place Jumping, Keep It Wild Like a Zoo. I had did that record. It was me, Supreme, Pizzazz, couple people on that record. And, One Shot Hawk, he was alive then. You know, rest in peace to Hawk. He was alive then. He took it up to East Orange and let my man Kerry hear it. And Kerry heard the record. When he came down, I ain't even know this kid. This guy, like, I ain't even know him. And I was sitting in the back of his van, and they was like, yo, who was that last dude? Like, it was me. And they was like, yo, he dope. So I was just sitting there with Kerry. He's like, yo, what you doing? I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm just chilling. He's like, yo, come take this ride with me. So he took me to East Orange, and I met Pookie Gist, KG brother.
Okay.
I met Pook. And Pook he was listening to it. He was like, yo, this is dope. Yo, you a dope dude. You want to meet my man? He upstairs. So he took me upstairs. It was Milk. And Milk started spitting for me. You know, he was rocking. And I start rocking. And we start vibing from that point. He was like, yo, you want to do a song with me? I'm like, I don't care. Like, you know, it was new for me.
Back
because
then, let's work.
I'm a street dude. So, you know, I'm just out there just rapping everywhere. But Pook and them had a different level of hip-hop for me. But anyway, because, you know, he was like managing Naughty at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
He was like they road manager, and then he had his own label. I ain't really know nothing about labels then. You know what I mean? And then, you know, once me and Milk did that first record, what record was that? Murder Verbs was the first one we did together.
Murder Verbs, yeah.
We
And
did
then
Murder
after that,
Verbs, and then set it off, and then Milk was like, man, we going on tour together. Like,
But the whole real connection with me and Middy didn't come from music. It came from being on the road
Right.
together and connecting personally.
Right.
That's great. That's one thing we had in common. My first manager was actually Pook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I was recording with KG and them. And I actually shout to Freeze, man.
Yeah, Freeze.
Big up
Freeze, I was definitely rocking with first. And we ended up doing a situation with Pook and Jaheim. You know what I mean? Jaheim wanted to start his own label. He was from Brunswick. I was from Brunswick. We was like, all right, let's go ahead and start this label. You know what I mean? So we had Ghetto Die Hoods. So I started doing a lot of remixes, you know what I mean, of his joints. We got the Diamond in the Rough remix with Jada. That was getting a lot of airplay.
Right.
You know what I mean? I put the One Gun, Two Guns out. You know, K did that.
Yeah.
And that was spinning real lovely. You know what I mean? And that was Poop. And you know how business go. You know how things get.
No, it's not that. Well, yeah, you can call it business if you want to.
Pook was an animal, man. I love Pook.
Yeah.
Pook was
Yeah,
an
he
animal.
was-
He was a cannon. I love Pook, man.
Yeah, man. It's still definitely always love.
Like
you know what I
Pook
mean?
he just had this, like, you know, everybody got their own way of hustling. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Pook was a hustler. You know what I mean? I can't take it from him, but Pook was aggressive. You know what I'm saying? And we
Yeah.
didn't understand the whole aggressive nature of it. Like, I can remember an incident one day. We was in the studio and you was actually doing your copyright papers. You was filling out your ASCII papers. So I'm like, Pook, what's that right there? He was like, nothing. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he told me don't even worry about it. So for me, it kind of struck me differently, but I'm like, man, I'm about to ride this wave anyway. I don't even care. I'm still going. You know what I'm saying? But then I still had a contract done up. You know, my man L Boog, that was from the Zoo Crew, he like, nah, bro, we about to put a contract together. You ain't about to go out there and do nothing without a contract, you know? So
Definitely.
it was dope, though. I still, you know, I enjoyed it, man. I got the best experience in my life, and it was with Milk. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't get no better. I ain't had no experience like that yet.
That's crazy, man.
And you know what? I ain't have the same experience again yet.
Chicago was my favorite.
Y'all
Not-
brothers hit the road.
Not the
Yo.
fight in Atlanta, but the Chicago. Because remember when the dude in the front was like, he was, yo, real talk. Nigga was like, man, fuck that white nigga. I'm like, yo, what? Hold on, stop the beat.
Oh,
like,
shit.
stop that shit. Like, yo,
Yep.
let me tell you how we do it. Put that Mobb Deep instrumental on. You feel me?
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
rocked them.
Killed.
Freestyle. Dude
Killed.
asking me questions.
Killed.
I'm freestyling, answering it. Like, you not what? I'm not with that
That's
shit.
crazy. We got into some shit in Atlanta too when we was out there. I don't know how that worked. They tell
I
you
mean-
90% of Atlanta is gay. I must find the 5 straight tough dudes all the time when I go out there, because these jokers was, you know what I
He
mean?
probably
They
wasn't
was
even
ready
straight.
to
He
get it
probably
in.
liked you or something. Man. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, he probably wasn't there straight. He probably liked you. So
You know what? It wasn't even me. But like you said, it was one of my mans, and
Yeah.
it just wasn't going down like that. You know what I'm saying?
But
So,
honestly, to this day, like all the way up until I first met you, Middy, all the way up until now, the best thing I think that I'm proud of is the fact that you walked away just like I walked away, and we came back the right way.
yeah,
You know,
Indeed.
you came
Yeah.
you came back looking at things different. I came back,
yeah.
you know, like it's because if we stayed the way we were staying, like what would we be saying? Wouldn't be saying nothing. We wouldn't be showing nothing.
that's why I always say about, you know, the way things went down. I'm like, it was supposed to go down that way. I was supposed to be where I was at a certain time.
He's still ugly as fuck, but
You still got them bad feet though, man. Them pieces used to just be hanging off the edge of the bed.
That's yours.
I'm like, yo.
That's what you learned on the road, man.
Backsman was with us at the time too. He was the DJ and he was riding with us at the time. We used to be hiking on Backsman all day. He was tired of us.
Yeah, it was crazy.
He was tired of me. I was playing all day.
Yeah, I always blast off some new milk. That's just one thing. Before we even linked up and really started working, you know what I mean? I was always following him because I like work ethic, you know what I mean? Right. And I applaud effort, you know what I mean? Right. So to see this brother, you know, he was putting out like a new joint a day at the time when I was like, man, I'm getting too old for this shit type of thing. I was like, I ain't even messing with it. And then I'm seeing how much he dropping. I'm like, yo, I can't put the pen down like that. You know what I mean? Like I can't just drop it like that. And that was a lot of my motivation right there, man. Right. Truthfully,
I mean, even though you walk away from something, you everything bubbles up.
But you can't walk away from the pen like that.
No,
or whatever you do.
When I say I walked away, look, this is my Jolly Rancher right here, and this is Middy's Jolly Rancher, and we both wanted it. We both still can get it.
Yeah, it's still there, man.
It's still there.
It's
just a matter of it's a whole different platform that the Jolly Rancher.
The game is sour, but it's wide open.
I just look at it from a different perspective. For me, it's like, you know, it's the entertainment industry. Like, it's a million things to do in there besides just being a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Indeed.
So it's so many different jobs, and I was looking at it from like, man, I don't necessarily got to do that to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could go another route and still get to where I'm trying to go. And that's like kind of problem with a lot of the artists, because they never had the experience of being on road. They don't even understand what it takes to get there. So everybody want to put a mixtape out. Everybody want to do YouTube. Yo, bro, it's way much more than that. First of all, you got to figure out, if you, for example, just the small aspect of it. Let's say we're going to go from here to Florida. You got to hit every state on the way down, every college, every radio station. It's going to take funding. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take promotion and marketing. You're going to have to be outside. You can't just be thinking somebody in the hood going to take your CD and you're going to win. It don't work like that, and they don't have that work ethic. So they don't understand what it's going to take. So when you got a bunch of people just thinking somebody's supposed to give you a deal, you kind of slowing your process up. And I can't be waiting for nobody. I ain't waiting for you to bust a move. I'm about to be out.
Shit, they got even lazier with the freaking internet.
Yeah.
You put a joint on SoundCloud, you get 1,000 plays, you think you out. You know what I mean? You think you official. You could do videos now. You know what I mean? And the BS is the stuff that we winning.
And just to prove how real Middy was about it, toward the end of the tour, he didn't want to wait no more. We weren't getting what we were promised. This motherfucker hopped on the plane and was out.
I'm out. And it take a lot to do that. You know what I mean? Especially,
no, it don't take a lot to do that. It takes.
When you in an experience where it takes
a real motherfucker that knows how it's supposed to be to do that.
Yeah. Somebody know what they want, know what they worth. You know what I mean? It's the only way you're gonna make a move like that. Because a lot of people would be like, man, I'm here with Naughty. I ain't going nowhere. I don't care what they, you know what I mean? What they do, what they say. I ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
Like
it was real. Like he lectured me a lot, and but still, like I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was young, and it was fun to me. It was fun. So listening to him, I was like, come on, it's all right. Come on, it's all right. Middy was like, no, it's not all right.
It ain't all right.
It ain't. This ain't right. Middy was like, yo, you know what? I'm out.
When you know better, you want to do better.
I mean, and I'm not it's no disrespect to nobody, none. But at the end of the day, I ain't no fan. Like I'm a rapper just like you. I ain't no fan of you, bro. Like I'm a fan of Michael Jackson. Like that's who I'm a fan of Stevie Wonder and the Whispers and the Stylistics. That's what I'm a fan of. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you from the same hood as me. Why would I be a fan of you, bro? We brothers. Like you shouldn't be. I'm not gonna be looking at you like I'm a fan. Like why would I look at you like you supposed to be my brother? You know what I'm saying? Indeed. We supposed to be helping each other. So I ain't no fan, bro. Now don't look at me like that. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta, like, they know I'm aggressive. Like I'm kind of aggressive when it come to these dudes, and I be like, man, you don't get the out of my face, bro. I ain't with none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I kind of, for me to prevent getting into conflict with people, I just walk away. Like, look, man, I don't want to see you hurt. I don't want to be hurt, and I don't want to, cause harm to nobody. I'm gonna go ahead and walk away, and you can continue doing what you're doing. I'll find another lane, and that's what I do. I'm good at switching lanes. Like hey man, we used to be in kind of different situations when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to adapt and dip and dive. You know what I mean? You got to know how to bob and weave in situations. So, you know, I respect a lot of brothers, but sometimes we just don't got that chemistry. Like me and Milk got a crazy chemistry. Like, it's just crazy. You can't, like, we can get in the lab and it's going to go right back to like 1993, 94. It's that chemistry. Everybody don't have chemistry.
Not at all.
They just don't. You can't
Sessions
put everybody
be dry,
together.
you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
just the vibe, period. You know what I mean? Just meeting somebody. You know what I mean? It's a vibe that you got to catch, man. Especially if you planning on doing music.
Right.
But I'm talking about I'm just talking about not to bump heads out here where
Right.
everybody biting backs and
Right.
friggin' trying to, you know, crabs in the barrel, trying to stomp over the next one. You know, to find somebody you can really link up with and move forward with is important. It's vital.
They from their perspective, not mine. We in competition with each other, but I don't have no competition. I'm in my own lane. Why would I be in competition with you and we trying to get somewhere together? Like you in a race. If you want to go there that fast and you go, I'll just let you go ahead. I'ma still get there. You know what I mean? My brother always told me it ain't how fast you go. It's how good you look when you get there.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So if dudes want to try to hurry up and rush and be these millionaires, you chasing something that you never can catch. Like, why chase something? That means it's running from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not chasing no money. It's gonna come to me. If it's for me, it's gonna come to me. You know what I'm saying? And I just work hard to get it.
You heard what he said, right? If you chase something, it's because it's running.
It's
from
running
you.
from you.
I mean, it's simple logic. You know what I'm saying? And I respect a lot of brothers out here. Like, I don't got no beef with nobody, and I think they think I do, but I don't be paying these dudes no attention. And I think, you know, they kind of looked at the video from yesterday. I was kind of hot. I went off on I was going off because these people is crazy, man. These people out here is crazy, and I don't understand it. But we
Sometimes
can
you
get
gotta let
into
them
that.
know, though. You gotta let them know sometime, man.
We can get into
'Cause,
it, man.
Cats be coming out their face though, man.
Yeah.
Disrespectful, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even like you said, you ain't even got beef with nobody, you
Right.
know what I mean? And it really ain't no thing. But I mean, these days, I don't know. Social media killed a lot of stuff, man. Like, because
Nah, social media
it got its
changes a lot of
pros
stuff.
and its cons.
Right.
And another thing it does is amplify stuff. Like, if you an asshole in real life, you a real asshole on social media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
you got all the time in the world to say stuff to make yourself look stupid. You know what I mean? And now they got live. So now we got like asshole live all day long on Facebook. You know what I mean? And it's
I
like,
mean, the perfect example is that video I sent you today about DMX.
yeah.
You know, like
What
it's
was the video about?
about the whole Illuminati setting them up, and it was serious. It was serious. Like how you get arrested, and then you're the only one in the spot, but then TMZ is already there.
TMZ everywhere. They tried to give Cat Williams that out too.
I don't. This is my opinion. I'm not going to base it off of no concrete evidence because we just don't have no concrete evidence.
No,
on what's what. So,
toward anything.
Yeah, nah,
you know.
and I look at it like it's just certain decisions people make. Like DMX wasn't like he was making noise, but he wasn't a Tupac. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he was touching the masses with some information that would change the way they think and they live. You know what I'm saying? So the Illuminati, it's no purpose for them. If this is what they talking about, if this is this so-called Illuminati thing that they present to people,
Right.
if the only way they gonna come at you if it's you in power to stop their cause. Pac was too powerful. Like they got courses on Pac in college. They don't have no courses on DMX in school. You feel me? So you got to understand what you're dealing with. Like X was just a fucking crackhead, and that's the reality of it. I love X. He dope, but you was just getting high and you was crazy and you was making some crazy decisions. That's what's up. All right, cool. I ain't got no problem with that. We got a lot of crackhead rappers, but you know what I mean. This one, what's his name? the East Side dude
Yeah,
from Philly.
yeah.
That they wrote. You know the nigga that Meek Mill put up. Like they put. He was a crackhead. They put him on though because he was dope. You know what I mean? But I don't think the Illuminati is going to just target him. Like, nah, you got to be stronger than that. I mean, I respect X, but from my perspective, you got to be strong enough to change the country with what you say for me to get rid of you. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of his messages is probably in line with what they want. They probably
like,
promoted
man,
him.
Yeah, let him go, man. He gonna destroy them kids anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, so
Let's make sure he blow.
Like it's a lot of rappers like that, man. So I mean, it's just all about the perspective of how a person view it. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. It don't make it a fact. It's just my opinion. You know, and that's just for the listeners and the people viewing right now. Like what I'm saying and how I feel is just my personal opinion. It don't make it a fact. I could be wrong, and I can admit if I'm wrong. A lot of people don't like that. They ain't gonna do that.
You can be right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I could be right too, but I'm just stating my opinion, and it's just love with me, man. I just keep it real. I ain't trying to hold no punches with nobody. It is what it is. So
people appreciate that because you need more people like that, especially in your circle, especially if you're doing something artistic. You know what I mean? Me, I need constructive criticism, or not constructive. I need you to tell me that shit whack.
Tell me what it
which
is,
which I don't hear often. You know what I mean? But I need people to tell me that if it is.
I was going to touch that topic, but I ain't going to do that because that's going to hurt a lot of people's feelings, man. You touch that topic right there, you go in the studio. And somebody said it to me before, you go in the studio with dudes. I ain't going to say no names. They know who they are. You go in the studio with them and everybody agreeing on that shit. Bruh, that verse was corny. Just tell them.
Hey,
everybody can't go on every song.
Views, man.
I heard it from Middy many
what
times.
It is.
I heard it from many times. Fix that.
You
I
need
fixed
that.
it,
Yes,
and I fixed it.
You got a bunch of people behind you. That's fire.
Yeah.
They'll be the same ones who be talking about you.
Some people got the ego that they base their bank accounts on.
Don't soup me up. Tell me what it is.
Yeah,
that
let me
verse
know.
corny, let me know so I could go refix that. Let me go fix this now because it wasn't right.
I'm a fan and a student of the game first,
Right,
anyway.
right.
So if I don't think it sound right, it probably don't. You know what I mean? If I'm comfortable with the way I laid it down, most likely I'm gonna keep it that way.
Right.
But if I got somebody, you know what I mean, like one of y'all, you know what I mean, somebody that I would actually, I know they got experience and I would respect their opinion to be like, nah, that ain't really it. You know what I mean? I go back in.
I mean, people don't understand that even one word makes a difference. One word can make a difference, and the way you say one thing can make a difference.
Delivery.
But you ain't gonna be Larry Merchant. You ain't never fought a day in your life, but you always talk
Right.
about all the boxes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You sitting there talking about everything that everybody doing. Ain't never did a round in your life. I'd rather listen to Roy Jones or George Foreman or one of them who been
Absolutely.
in
Who
the
done got
ring.
beat
You know
up
what I
a
mean?
couple times.
And took a couple, and now I'll take advice from you.
This is one of the things that me and True Trails used to do. True, he one of the artists on Old 50. Me and True been together since like the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, and this is a crazy chemistry. Like a lot of people don't do this, but everybody get writer's block sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Even when we write and I get stuck, True be like, yo, drop this line, give me your paper. He'll just go write a few lines, and then he be like, huh. And I pick up from right there. Then True gets stuck. I'd be like, yo, I got a line for that, huh? And then we work like that. And then it became so much of a chemistry, like we know how each other move. You know what I'm saying? And I actually said that to Fam when we was in the studio one day. And I told Fam, like, yo, this is how we do ours, Fam. Like, you might get stuck in the corner, but the reason why these songs ain't sounding the way they sounding because you in that corner, he in that corner, and there's two people right here together. Ain't nobody even talking to each other. How do we make this record work? I'm looking at videos of Michael Jackson and all the icons working, and everybody is working together.
Yeah, egos ain't gonna let them. It just kind of
shows you, like, yo, we can't make a hit record like this. I don't want to keep making a song. Like, I don't want to make a song. I want to make a record.
Absolutely.
And they got to understand the difference between the two. I want to make a record. Records outlast time. There's kids in high school listening to Marvin Gaye now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, dude, that was 50 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a long time ago. So, I mean, it's just, I kind of just analyze this, man. I'm glad I'm around good company like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got too much history with bro. Like me and Zay got too much history together, and we got a chemistry. Like, if I call Zay, I need a track, what you need? You know what I'm saying? And it's just that chemistry. KG, I had a ill chemistry with KG too. Like, K was my man.
Yeah, it was dope recording with K. I recorded with K a lot of joints, man.
The thing with K was basically like K let you be yourself.
Right.
K let you be yourself, and
yeah, indeed,
K was one of those that no matter what, he wanted you to hear how you sounded, and then he's gonna give his opinion and say, all right, do it this way, and it always worked out right.
He a quiet dude anyway. You might not get his opinion that same day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It was just the way he moved.
But K let you be you.
Yeah.
And any joint that I ever did with K, like Where's the Party At, and to keep it real, he let me do what I wanted to do, and he just guided it from there.
K was about hard work. He did a Divine Mill mixtape before All Star Weekend in Atlanta, and he had all his artists, all of us who was there recording at the time. We had freaking Rob Jackson, kid from Kentucky. He was ill. He had Mid Wicked at the time. He had Kid Castro. He had a lot of artists. He had The Rain. Yummy Bingham. Shout out to Yummy. We did a lot of joints together. He had all these artists, and he said, all right, we're going to do a mixtape. So, the session is going to be every day at this time, and, have your joints ready. Me, I was writing every day. For me, this was serious. You know what I mean? I was looking at this like, yo, this ain't no joke. You know what I mean? I was coming, and shout to Dugans. He had Dugans.
Dude.
Yeah, shout to the big homie, man. That's my man. Can't forget Dude. I told Dude to send me some joints, too. I'm going to get him. Send me some joints, man. But yeah, when we was going in on this mixtape, man, he was like, be here, have your bars together. I went home and started filling up notepads, taking all the beats that he gave me, and I was filling them up. So I'm gonna find this mixtape. If you see this Divine Mill mixtape that he was handing out in about 03, something like that, he went on for promotion. I was on at least out of like maybe 12 joints that was on there. I was on like 9 to 10 of them because I had bars for everything.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And Cats was, like, yo. Every song on his mother, like, left guns, left. He was here. He had his verses.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he like I said, I like to applaud effort, and he was the same way. You know what I mean? He definitely. But you ain't hear his opinion, is what I'm saying, until after everything was done. And he wanted a couple tweaks on things, but for the most part, he was really, he was digging it. And he always showed love, no matter how things went. Even now, we seen him the other day at the. What was it? The Newark 350th anniversary joint. They was performing that. We seen them there. It was all love. Like you said, you ain't seen them in years.
And it was
all
weird.
love from the rip.
It was weird for him to actually accept me, like just like that. Like I was the pigeon that delivered the message from Gilligan's Island or something.
What was weird about it? We got a call on the line. Let's see who's calling in. We got a call on the line. It's the Real Street Views Radio. Who we got on the line? Hello? Caller, you on the line? You can't be just ringing the phone, messing up the vibe. We in the middle of a deep conversation here. You can call it not saying nothing.
Call back and
we
say
just playing.
something.
Hit us up. Call us back, man. You know what I mean? We definitely taking all callers. You know what I mean? You got any questions for Middy? Any questions for Milk? You know what I mean? We in here. That's what the Real Street View is all about.
Absolutely.
Like most of the time, we're gonna be doing, I want to give them headlines, a lot of news that's really like pertinent to our community, because people either think we don't know what's going on in the world, like we be blind to it, or when you do find somebody on the news talking, they look like they find the most crazy joker in the neighborhood to interview and to ask any questions.
Absolutely.
So when it comes down to these real topics and real things that's going on that concerns us, I want to bring legitimate people with legitimate points of views, up here to discuss these things.
Right.
And we're going to give them a splash of that golden era hip hop on the side. You know what I mean? And I always. My thing is the unsigned artists.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I know how much something like this means to them. You know?
Right.
Like, it might, whether it seem major or not to us, to an artist on the come up, you know what I mean? Just one person telling you I was digging that is enough to keep you motivated for the whole rest of that year. You know what I mean? Only need one person to be like, that was dope. And I could keep rocking. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can get this caller back.
That's the same one, huh?
It's the Real Street Views Radio. Who's on the line? Caller, you in the building with us? I don't know, man. The caller tweaking on us right now.
Here's the caller right there. I ain't on a rapper yet.
They'll hit us up. Oh, my man Melly Mel is also coming through. Tormel Pittman out of New Brunswick.
Right.
He was just hitting me up, let me know he'll be in the building shortly. Definitely a dope brother, man, activist out of New Brunswick. And he boots on the ground everywhere. Like, where if it goes down, I'm talking about, kids been getting shot out there, harassed and brutalized by the police. And this dude he'll be at the chief of police door with 100 people. You know what I mean? At the mayor's house, no problem. You know what I mean? And that's how he moves, man. And a lot of cats definitely been taking note of that, and you're starting to see more and more people getting behind those types of movements. Right. You know what I mean? So it's definitely
necessary. That's definitely necessary, man.
And you know what's a bigger fact, not even a bigger fact, but a real fact is the fact that dudes like Middy, he trying again. Jolly Rancher trying again.
Yo, it's the Real Street Views Radio, baby. Caller, you on the line?
Yeah, what's up? It's Not Money.
There you go. Not Money. Yo, that's the homie out of Trenton, man.
All right.
The Yogi Boys. You know what I mean? Yo, what's the deal, man? Thanks for calling in, man. What you been up to? I know you got fired.
Oh, man.
I got some here.
Got a lot going on, man. I'm just calling to show some love. That's all,
Most definitely, man. I think y'all was one of the first guests when we was at the other station. You know what I mean? You came through and showed a lot of love. And y'all brothers, man, one thing I love about how they doing it out there is exactly what we was talking about. I'll show you this video from them brothers. Like 12, 13 of them, you know what I mean, on a joint. And shout to the dude, Rudy Moose. You know what I mean? He down with 1738. They go Melly Mel. Yeah, man. And you know we got some of them joints, man. We got some of them joints up here to spin off already.
Yeah, man, like I said, I was just calling to show some love. We had a little show out there in Willowboro, South Jersey last night. The town showed up and showed out, so we just moving, man, keeping the movement going, and that's it, man. Can't wait to get back out there with you and, talk about some things.
Yeah, you got to come up and chop it up, man, anytime. Like I told you, anytime you ready, man, hey, the mics is right here, bro.
No doubt,
we waiting on you, man.
Yo, we ain't afraid of no topic or no conversation.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah. Not to mention, man, we got the little Trenton Music Society thing popping off out here, a little non-profit organization. We about to start doing things for the kids out here, man, to try to steer them away from violence and gang violence and bring them back into the art as far as fashion, painting, music, all that. So you got a lot to talk about when I get up there.
Yeah, I'd seen the article in Trentonian. You know what I mean? They was writing about how y'all brothers is using the music to steer the youth in the proper direction. And that just fits right in with what we talking about here today, man. And that's a beautiful thing y'all brothers doing, man. We need more brothers like y'all everywhere.
Hey, man, we appreciate you up there, bro. So, keep doing your thing, man. I'll see you soon.
No question, man. You come up anytime and keep listening in because we definitely banging off that joint.
Thanks, man. No doubt.
All right, my man.
Why?
See, we got brothers doing things for the kids. South Jersey, Central Jersey, North Jersey. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So to be able to put that together is just crazy. Shout out to Melly Mel. What's up, man? Thanks for joining, bro.
Oh, definitely.
Yo, it's crazy because the YouTube brothers right there. That's a powerful setup right there.
Yeah, that's why I had to.
That right there.
That's why I had to switch my live screen. So
I got Middy,
they got
Murdock,
together,
and I got Tormel Pittman sitting right in front of me. Right. The thing that can happen for the kids and for the community by these two brothers linking up, when it happened, I'm gonna say I put it together.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be like I linked them brothers up. You know what I mean? Like I like to I like to do research. I just like to read. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I know Middy, I was following your blog. I know you were instrumental in leading a ceasefire.
Yeah, 2004. We came together. It was a bunch of us. We had founded a organization called SOS, which was Saving Ourselves. And at the time it was kind of rough in the city, so we figured we'd try to slow the pace down a little bit. We got the idea from Stanley Tookie Williams, which was a ceasefire agreement where we agreed to not do things in certain places like public places, schools, restaurants, downtown, in the major areas that everybody be at. We was trying to come to some agreement. Everybody didn't sign, but most of us did sign. We signed that agreement, and it was like 150 Bloods, 150 Crips together. We did our own security. It was strong. It was strong. I'm talking about it was feds outside. It was everybody was outside, but they couldn't get in the building. And then Bill Cosby reached out to us. Like he heard what was going on. He reached out. He came out here. He flew out, and we did the security for him too. When he got to the airport, we did the security. Came to the school, and it was like thousands of people outside. It was lined up. It was like all around the corner. It was thousands of people in there, and it was the first to be done on the East Coast of the country. So
that's major.
Yeah,
It was a good event, man. It was very
That's
big.
incredible, man. And like I was just telling you, my man Melly Mel is, like I said, boots on the ground soldier, man. When it goes down, he's there. You know what I mean? Whether it's police harassment, whether it's filling up truckloads of water to bring down to Flint, Michigan. Literally truckloads of water to bring down for the kids and the people in Michigan, and just brothers that are, you know, so active in their communities, man. It's just an honor to have y'all up here, man.
Definitely.
Appreciate kicking it to you, man.
Yeah.
Major, man.
All day.
So what you been up to, Melly, man? What's good with you, man?
I mean, you know, I was supposed to be with you last night.
Oh yeah.
To bless the mic.
Yeah. Oh, last night was crazy. We ended up in Brooklyn with my daughter. You know, I got the whole family hustle, I call it, man.
Yeah.
My son, my daughter, all perform, and they had us crazy last night.
He got the Brady.
It got crazy in Brooklyn.
Hey, yo, man, it's like an amazing thing when I see him and his daughter performing. You know what I mean? Because Left, he one of those rappers that, you know what I mean, he didn't just, you know, wake up out of the bed and then go to the studio and now he a rapper. Now he's on the block, the hard blocks, battling, like lining them up.
Right.
you know, we both spent time. We both Seaman Street, so you know.
Yeah.
You know, I
Shot the Exit 9.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I seen him in the trenches, just going, like you know, phenomenon. Like we got to jump him, like three rappers to one. Right?
Yeah, they could bring them 3 at a time. It wasn't nothing. You know what I mean? That's how we did it. You know what I mean? That was the cloth we was cut from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And definitely, if you from the Exit 9 area, Jersey as a whole, if you don't know, especially if you from the Exit 9 area, you don't know hella right. You wasn't. Yeah. You ain't know nothing about no. You ain't know nothing about no music out there.
You know, but yo, we pumping Milk Bone on the app too. Like, you know what I mean? He was getting it.
Oh, Milk.
You know, yeah, definitely. Like, you know,
I was
ain't nobody messing with Milk.
I was
Nah, we
That's
like,
the whole. That's the legendary right there, man. That's why when I said I wanted to have this show to have, you know, the realest talk and just had that golden era feel to it.
Right.
I was like, yo, let me see if Milk would come up here and, you know, co-host this thing with me. That would just tie it all together for me. You know what I mean?
I ain't even start popping shit yet.
Yeah, nah.
I ain't even start popping shit yet.
Milk be coming out.
Yeah, because I can cut everybody off and I can intervene. Like the fact that, I mean, I grew up with Middy, just met you, and I know, like the things you do for the community and the kids and the way we all try to help. But a lot of people don't understand that you don't see racial barriers like other people do.
Right.
Indeed.
Like I'm white and I grew up with Spanish and blacks.
Yeah.
A lot of people still on social media just see me as white and they don't see nothing else.
Yeah.
But I mean, what do really the white people from the urban area have to help us? Trump? The fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
indeed.
You know, like there's not too many people that don't have racial barriers these days at all.
You kicked in the door on that.
Yeah,
though.
you kind of broke it because, you know what I mean? Third Base wasn't really a street rap. Like,
I ain't even talking about rap.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
general, right?
General.
Yeah. But for us, like that was a barrier breaker when you hit. You know what I'm saying? We're keeping it real. Like that was like you know what I mean? It was a good song and it was good music. It was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was a white rapper. He cracked that open, and then I guess, I don't know, but I guess that opened the gate for a lot.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's the first time meeting you.
Yeah.
I met your music first.
Right.
You know, so that was like, you know what I mean? It was never this is
I didn't meet me
Just
until I met my music.
Yeah. How about
For
that?
real. I didn't meet me until I met Middy and real music and how shit went down. Like I didn't form myself. I got formed. I got molded. I got raised by things that I didn't expect to see because I didn't want to be home.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different.
What's crazy about that statement is that's crazy he said that because like him not wanting to be home was the same thing as me not wanting to be in the hood all day. You know what I'm saying? Like he in Perth Fanboy, I'm in Newark. I'm like, bro, I don't want to be. Let's go where you live at. I want to see what's going on out there. Like, bro, I want to come out here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
It was just having that, just having that combination and experience of wanting to be somewhere else and doing it. You know what I'm saying? It kind of built a better bond for us. And you get to get out of the hood to see something else, and that's mainly the problem with most of the children in our communities. They never leave.
Right.
Yeah,
They
that's
never
amazing.
leave. They just all they know is the block. I can get about 5 of them right now, blindfold them and drop them off in Brooklyn. They're gonna be stuck.
Yeah.
Oh my God, where am I at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you're a
yeah.
train ride away, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You're a
that's
train
crazy.
ride away. So it's just they don't leave. So that was like an epic moment in our lives when we was younger. So you know what I'm saying? I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I had a point where I ain't fly around a lot. I got around, but I ain't move as much as I probably could have and should have. And then once I finally started really hitting the road, flying out, going to the West Coast, seeing how things are over there, then that gave me a desire. I need to get out this country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so many things going on that's not Newark or New Brunswick or Jersey. You know what I mean? When you see like different areas, different cultures, how they get down, might be a cool vibe over here.
Right.
Might be hood, but it's different hood than your hood. So it's like, all right, so it's still an experience.
Yeah.
And that just gave me a desire, man, to want to, travel and do things and see things. And that's important, man. We need to think about something where we could get these kids up out of here sometime.
Well, I was thinking of something. I was working on this piece where I want to do like a program where we take at least 5 kids, twice a month and put them on a plane and take them somewhere. We could take them to the Smithsonian or whatever that thing is. We could take them, but I want to take them to like the Grand Canyon, and I'm just shooting the idea out. Anybody could use it. You feel me?
Yeah.
It was something that I thought about. It's a program that I want to set up, and every 15th of the month, the 15th and the 30th of the month, we take a group of kids and put them on a plane and take them somewhere.
Yeah.
And let them stay there for at least the weekend and get the experience of leaving and coming home. So when they come back, they're going to come back to the same environment, but they got a little bit of different way of thinking and seeing things. You know what I mean? Because it's hard. Like we was having this discussion. I was a group of police and all these. We in a panel and they like, we could do the scared straight. I'm like, scared straight don't work, bro. How you gonna take somebody out of an environment that's already fucked up and put them in a prison situation and try to scare them and then put them right back in the same environment you got them from? Like, how do you fix you? You're not even fixing them. You're making them worse.
Yeah,
you try to scare them and then you put them back in the hood.
Couple of them, you just gave them a couple strikes.
Yo, we used to wait. Like, man, when I go there, I'm gonna tell them. I wish they would try so. But like, that's a valid point because you can't compare a child that has seen the world to a child that has never left his block.
Right.
You could talk to a child that has seen the world and could probably get more into his head.
Right.
But a child that never left the block, you don't stand a chance.
Right.
Because they got bigger worlds. And a lot of times that's the problem with the kids. Most kids that you see issues in school, issues on the street, gun violence, they never left their community. But a kid with bigger worlds, you see they go off to college. They seen an Asian in Asia. They went to China and seen a Chinese, their complexion. Like, the ones that don't make it over here.
Right.
But they seen a black Chinese and they've seen, they get bigger worlds. You got to introduce a kid to a bigger world.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Are you just talking to him on the Ave and you just, after you finish, give him a 5-minute spill?
Yeah.
All right, going back to that.
My big bro was out in Abu Dhabi. He was like, yo, you need to come out here. This is where it's at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? You wouldn't even think that way. And he was like, you wouldn't think that way because of what they feed you in the media. You know what I mean? They was like, you believe in what they telling you out there about the rest of the world. He was like, it's out there that's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got you thinking everywhere else is so shot out.
Exactly.
They looking at us the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In other countries, they like, damn, we need to donate them some money. You know what I mean? They messed up over there. You know
they
what
say
I mean?
we're a fancy third world country.
We are.
That's
You
all
know what I
it
mean?
is.
Like,
That's all it is.
Yeah,
We
we got
shit in the fucking sneaker wrapper. That's all that shit is. It just look good, but it's fucked up.
Yo, but I said that the whole time, and Middy will co-sign when we went on the road. When we left Jersey, it's the first time that I ever left Jersey, except when I was a kid and went to Texas, but I don't remember that. But
Somebody told you went.
I was 5. I was 3.
Right. I heard I went.
But when the first time me and Middy got on the plane together, we always used to say, "Oh, they country." Nah, you leave the East Coast and everybody else is on the same vibe.
Yeah.
Everyone else is on the same vibe, and you come back here. We got our own lingo, we got our own slang, and we got our own way of looking at things. Everybody else, they plugged into the same outlet.
Yeah.
I don't know what separated us and what made us the bad guys. I don't know, but
I think you get to shine. You get to shine. You get to target.
I'm not
I mean?
even talking about music altogether. I'm talking about period. The way kids look at things, the way, I mean, how come now even my son don't know what's going on the radio. The other day, when I brought up the whole Bad Boy tour, I was like, yo, peep this. He was like, what's that? I said, the Bad Boy. He was like, what's that? I said, Bad Boy, Puffy, who's that? I'm like, oh man. I wanted to drop him off. I wanted to pull over on the turnpike and just push him out.
But he was born when that era was over, though, wasn't it?
That era was good. You can't blame him on that. Like, you know, nowadays it's crazy. You can show
you can blame
a
the
kid
radio
a
if you
CD
want.
disc. They might not even know what a CD is.
But
Just that fast.
But you know what's funny? I guarantee the Bad Boy shows. I guarantee was hotter than Summer Jam is gonna be. I guarantee it.
Probably.
I believe it. That's gonna be. I can't listen to that
Summer Jam
stuff.
is a bit watered down now. Like,
Yeah.
it's not really a summer jam. It's more like a spring jam.
It's a dumber jam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really nothing no
The
more.
heat
You know
ain't
what I'm
there.
saying?
Fucking dumber jam.
How it used to be, it ain't nothing. The game ain't what it used to be. I mean, it ain't gonna. You know, it's not gonna get back there unless you know.
It's never gonna.
It's never gonna get back there. You
It's
know
never
why?
gonna go
Because
back.
we one of the few genres I know that put a age limit and a time stamp on the artists.
but
Once you get this far, you either old or washed up. Any other genre you know of, people be performing until they freaking 100 years old. You know, until they die. They doing it.
I'm one that will go to the grave saying it will and can be back there.
Well, I'm gonna disagree with you on that point, bro, because we gotta understand Tom. Tom changes everything. Like, if you look at the music for the Stylistics, the Whispers, all the R&B back then, it's not the same as it was then because we have to accept the time change. We have to be able to accept that.
But I'm not saying change completely. I mean, music gotta be saying something. It gotta say something. This music ain't saying nothing.
We can't. But you gotta look at this too, Mil.
The only thing that matters is the beat's hot. The beat's hot.
But you still got to look at this though. Like, we not in that time zone with them kids that grew up. They was little.
So why are we doing it then?
Listen, just hear me out. They grew up, right? They got their own language. That's a whole different breed of human being.
I understand that.
Right, so
I know.
we have to be able to adjust to them, because I guarantee you them dudes that was rocking the same clothes they rocking right now, them Force MD niggas was rocking back then. So they had no shirts on with
but in a
spandex with a
sense,
first.
though,
You understand?
But in a sense, though, I think, you know what I mean, Milk is kind of valid because social media changed the game. Like, that took a little more, you know what I'm saying? The rapper could be in the game a little longer. Like, I got a 16-year-old.
It kind of amplifies everything.
Yeah, I got
social media.
I got a 16-year-old. You know what I mean? When she listened to the Jade and SWV, she had, oh my God, I wish I was born in that era.
Right.
Yeah, my daughter's the same
she's
way.
16, you know, she don't go to the music that they listen. If she really, you know, she listens to it, she a part of the culture. But when she want that authenticity, she goes to our era. And I think a lot of kids do that.
Yeah,
Nah, I ain't had nothing to do with
us. That's what we was bumping in the crib.
Right, but see, you got to think about what you grew up off of and the whole energy that comes from you. Some of these kids don't know nothing about what we know. Like, the music that we grew up off of, we can still listen to that. They so disconnected from it that they don't even know, because the time has changed for them.
Yeah.
It was like the hip hop that's playing right now, which is trap music, because it traveled from different portions of geographical locations. It changed, but we have to be able to adapt to it. But right now, none of them knows nothing about the Stylistics. Not let somebody loop a sample and then tell them what they did, right? And tell them where it came from. Nobody is educating them except for the dudes like KRS and all, and Talib Kweli. They educating them right now, but that's what's wrong. Nobody wants to educate them. They want to criticize them. So we can't be mad at them for what they do. We just have to teach them. Yeah. That's all it is. Like, I'm not mad at them for sounding like that. You can sound like that all you want. That's you. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I don't sound like that, right? I don't expect hip hop to go back to the 90s, because the 90s was the 90s. It was the golden era, just like it was a golden age, or it was the time with the pyramids. That time is over. I have to accept that.
I don't think it's over. Like, it never goes nowhere. Like, right now, I listen to Stylistics.
Right.
You know, hurry up this way. You go, that's all I listen to. But like you said, through my uncles. You know what I mean? But then I know Jay did it, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I know it converted, but that still gives the Stylistics, I guess by Jay sampling it,
Right.
the Stylistics.
It transferred it.
The reason why I say that there's no too much of an age limit.
We got another call. Let's see who got on the line.
Okay.
It's the Real Street Views Radio. Caller, who we got on the line?
What's good, man? I just want to give a shout out to Mills, my boy Middy, and Left Guns, man. It's your boy Choice, man. Talk that shit, man. I'm tuned in, man.
What's good, bro?
How you feeling, man?
Word.
Appreciate
Shout out
you
to Big
listening.
Zay too, man. Y'all got the station rocking, man. I loving it.
Appreciate it, man.
I'm
Energy up
tuned
here,
in,
man. Some
man.
good
Keep
brothers here,
talking
man.
that shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, we just chopping it up, man. That's all.
We got good brothers in here, man.
That's what it is.
Word up.
Part, man. Some
Yeah,
good
I
brothers.
appreciate
I'm
you
here,
tuning
man.
in,
Whenever
man.
you need me, man.
You know I'm gonna hit you, man. I got a link with you anyway.
Let me know, man. I'm here.
I appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. The brothers is listening, man, and brothers appreciate being able to hear real cats having real conversation. You know what I mean? You don't got to be listening to the BS. And what to Middy's point and to your point when you were talking about you grew up on certain music from being around your uncles and being around the family, but at the same time it was in the media though. The radio was playing it. At least you could listen to some stations. You had 98.7 or 107.5 that was playing that type of stuff. But it's like now, what do the kids have to listen to where they can hear some pop? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna make a valid point. Like right now, today's era, right? You gotta think the music has changed for about maybe 10 years now. It's been the music changed for maybe 10, a little longer than that. Name one artist that's been relevant for the last 10 years that could probably you think could do a show in another 10 years. Like for instance, I'll tell you who was a hot artist, Young Berg. Who will pay to see him now today? He came and went within a decade. But I just last night seen Grand Poobah and Sadat X perform with a whole crowd standing up. You know what I mean? And like everybody knew the words to the song. So you got artists that are coming in and out so fast. Yeah, they're hot, but they're out. Grand Poobah's not going nowhere. Lord Jamal's not going nowhere. Even Poor Righteous Teachers and all of them artists today, they are making quiet money. You know what I mean?
Right.
But no new artists that came and left are still relevant to date. So it's kind of like the strength of the music. If you got a good song, you can stand the test of time. I know people always pay to see Mobb Deep. They'll always pay to see MOP. They'll always pay to see all these artists. But the new artists that came and went, man, they can't do a social club.
That's the point that I made earlier before you came. It's the difference between making a record and a song. You know what I'm saying? Like those are records. Those are good records. Dudes make songs. Like you get a hot song, it's just a song. It's just hot for that particular moment. But Mobb Deep, all the other artists from back then, they made records. They were called records. You know what I'm saying? They was records. It's different now. It's just a song. So,
and then the whole body of work was a classic on top of that.
So I understand you got a completely valid point, and you're 100% right. You know what I'm saying? And I just kind of look at it, but I always I'm a lean towards them for a minute because I know it's just a miseducation part. That's all it is. They miseducated on what was taking place or what took place within that 10-year span. Because the only one really could do that right now is Jay.
Jay. And it was longer ago than you think, because when you say 10 years ago, we think about the 90s. 10 years ago was 2006.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't that long ago. When we say 10 years, we thinking about the 90s. You know what I'm saying? That was 2006, 10 years ago. So it was still the BS started. You know,
it's
you
longer
had
than
a
that.
lot of that came and went that ain't gonna never like. Like you know, like artists. I think the label right now is signing songs.
Right.
You got a hot song. You're not a hot.
Right.
You know, and it's no artist development.
Right.
Like no artist sat on the label and then eventually grew up around other artists and then finally came out.
Right.
Now you pop it now, man, I can make a quick meal off you. You know, I don't care what happened after your career is over. But
they definitely signing songs.
Like what happened to Trinidad James?
Definitely.
Like, he made a quick million. You know what I mean? And off that, Pop the Molly, one bar in a song got him $1 million. Pop the Molly, I'm sweating. Pop the Molly, I'm sweating. Like so that tells you what type of game. The game that we in is that's the result of the music we gonna get.
Right.
We got to Milk was saying like, all right, if it ain't never coming back, then who I'm doing it for? You know what I'm saying?
What am I doing it for?
Us.
You doing it for us?
Because there's still a generation and there's still millions of cats that want to hear that real deal. You know what I mean?
There's still a population of kids out there that got their own music. Like the adults,
that I know.
We adults. We can listen to
if you would have came out last night and you'd have did your joint, they'd have went bananas.
Absolutely.
They'd have went bananas. Now, like I said, if Trinidad James came out, he might have got tomato.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? That stood the test of time. Like, if you would have came out, Brand Poobah Sadat X was like, yo, this milk, you know what I'm saying? And plus, you're only 10 minutes from Brunswick, so you would have definitely got that love. You know what I mean?
What was the age bracket, though?
I mean, the age bracket was from, at teen, it was every age bracket, honestly. People in their teens, 30s, 40s. It was.
But that don't matter because I've been I've been at shows where I spit in front of a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to hear the next dude that came on.
Yeah. It's timeless.
Because I don't just
That was just
my
record.
music just.
That was a record. Keep it real. That was the record.
I didn't do Keep It Real.
What you did?
Just some new shit.
If you spitting it, you spit.
Because
they could appreciate.
Because I'm clear on the mic. I don't sit there and mine don't sound like
Nah, you from down south.
I'm from down.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
South Airport.
What's South there, boy? Yeah.
Yo, they could. I mean, they not stupid. You know what I'm saying? They just a little blinded and shaded right now.
Nah,
I mean, they still
think-
appreciate talent.
I think when I perform, like I don't show any. I don't show me feeling different. Like you could put me in a country club. And I'm
You
gonna
transparent, they can see you, man. Kids, man, them little kids they know a liar when they see you.
or as soon as I talk
They
to
know a
them,
liar when they see you.
as soon as I
outside.
as soon
Talk to a group of kids and see if they don't smell you like.
Yeah,
They know a liar
I
when
ain't
they
feeling
see
him.
you.
Yeah.
But even old people, when I start talking to them or when I rap, they for some reason they listen. Obviously, radio don't. But people in front of me, when I perform and when I just do something and when I show something, even the kids' parents are like, "Who's that?"
But I mean, the crap that's out now even dumbed me down a little bit because I'm like, he decent if I could just understand what the hell he's saying.
Yeah.
I'm like, he all right. You know what I mean? Just because I even know what he's talking about.
I got bros in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Future, he got this song. I only know like one line. It's what do you say?
This is about to be a translation for me because I'll never know what Future's
It's
saying.
only one line that I know. I be in the club because I'm doing security. I hear one line like that's my line right there.
Here it
After
comes.
that, I don't know
Here it
nothing
comes.
else.
Yeah.
I just bounce. But he got a couple good records, but I just only listen to like one line.
Yo, but you know what L.A. Reid said about Future that made a lot of sense? He was like, a lot of people might not know what he's talking about. He was like, but they feel it. He was like, that's soul music.
Right.
He was like, I don't consider that rap.
I mean, because
I was like, that was deep. He cut me deep with that one.
Yeah.
picture back in the day, right? When you say for instance, when you first got that, say you got whatever CD that just dropped, right? This is what I did. You know what I mean? Where I go to the Sound Express, we actually had record stores. You know what I mean?
Remember?
You
Sound Express?
You know, I go to like Sound Express, whatever, cop the CD, go back on the app, hang out, this, that, and the other. Once my day done, I go home, I pop that CD, and I lay back on the bed and listen to the whole CD.
Right.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I mean?
While
Listen
you reading
song,
the insert.
reading the insert,
You know what I mean?
like,
Looking at the pictures.
they don't do that no
Reading
more.
along with the words.
They
You know
don't
what
got
I mean?
the opportunity to do. I want to know who was the credit, who made this beat.
Right.
Yeah,
who
that's
made that
unfortunate,
beat,
man.
You know what I mean? So they don't. So they getting shortchanged the music. So of course the result is they're gonna take that whatever pop.
Yeah.
It's a
And if you never
microwave.
got to see that, you would bug out when somebody say, "Oh, he wrote some of Drake's words." You know how many writers was on a hit song?
Oh, my God,
You know what I'm saying?
And it's a gift and a curse because you get instant success, but you got the most disloyal fans.
Yeah.
That's
oh
the
yeah.
difference.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They lift you up that high.
You get
just so they could drop you from up there.
You ain't got nobody, right? You know what I'm saying? So you got, it's a gift and a curse, but like, I'd rather have the loyal fans
Indeed.
than the bow overnight. You
See,
know
they
what I
don't
mean?
know nothing about looking for the writers. That's the first place I looked when I used to, when we could read
Yeah.
album inserts. I used to look at the title of the song and then them parentheses underneath the title. You know what I mean? I wanted to see all the names
Right.
of the people who wrote,
And it meant
produced.
something to us back then. We like, yo, I need to see the credits. I want to make sure my name in them credits.
Oh, yeah.
It meant something to us. I don't mean nothing to them right now.
But to me, everything that we're talking about right now is exactly the reason why there's no reason to sway from the way we are.
Yeah.
No, never.
It's more important. It's
definitely
more.
not.
It's more important to come straight forward with it.
Right, absolutely. You 100% right.
No, we definitely. I mean, I can't change from the way I am.
Then why are New York rappers doing down south shit?
Hey, they
'Cause they wanna
swayed
eat.
from the way they are.
Because they want to
They
eat.
doing it for the
Because they
check.
want to eat. And I don't. But I don't know. I rather go make a sandwich for myself and say something.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like even in the era, everybody gonna go through that phase. Like, say for instance, whatever's
There ain't no time for a phase no more.
But look,
man.
whatever's popping, I'll give you an example. Like, when everybody was doing the fast rap, some jokers stayed stuck to their guns and kept their art form.
Right.
Then when they were doing the auto tune, some brothers stayed to their guns and kept the art form. Now it's the down south sound. The brothers got to stick to their guns and keep their art form.
And you know what? I even posted today that I appreciate everybody that has their own, because I mean the world is a big world. It's a big world, and every region of the world has its own view of hip hop and their own lingo and everything.
Yeah.
What I don't appreciate is why you call it hip hop when you're just following what somebody else does.
That was biting.
That's not being that's not being original.
That was biting.
That's
That was
not
a crime.
Hip hop
was biting.
Hip hop is being you. Hip hop is being you explaining your life story, not his.
That was a beef.
You ain't supposed to make money off of doing what he does.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was biting. That was a problem. That was a big problem.
Only way you could get away with that was with R&B. You can do somebody else's
You can
song.
borrow
Right,
those styles.
right. So you could do. Luther did somebody else's song.
But
over.
yo, even
you can't do that, right?
Even R&B. Like, when was the last time you heard a dude make an R&B? Like you mentioned, the stylistic.
Right.
Man.
All that era, all they did was cry about they love. You know.
Yeah.
I wrote a letter to myself. All that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was, I love my girl. I'm in love with my girl. My girl left me. Now they talking about banging it and keeping it moving.
Yo,
Right.
That's an R&B song.
Absolutely. That's
honestly,
so that caught the little.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible right now.
and I honestly don't even remember the last R&B song that I heard. True R&B song? I don't know.
Yeah, let me tell you. I was
listening
in
to
the
one.
car.
Yo.
Yeah, I've been in the car with the kids. I said, all right, I don't want to bump nothing I've been listening to, so I'm going to download my Beats music so I can stream some new albums. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I put that on, and I said, all right, I'm going to bump some Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? I play some R&B.
It's
First
still
song,
not R&B.
Fuck you, back to sleep, girl.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
turn that
Yeah.
off. Can't play that with the kids in the car. You can't even play R&B with the kids in the car no more.
Yeah.
So it's like all you can play is that golden era, or
That's
certain
all you
particular
can do.
artists, or some old school R&B.
Yeah, I listened to the last artists, kind of new, but Lil, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. Well, not back in the day, but Music Soul Child. Like, I'm warming
that's
him all
my
the way
dude.
there.
That's my
You
dude.
know, the answer is yes.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's
Whenever
my
you put him
joint.
on, that's
I
a
got-
vibe.
Like, you know, that's
I got Usher in the car right now playing. Like when I'm riding the Usher.
That's the type of stuff you gotta play.
Like
Yeah.
if music right now, music can always get shows and do music and put out
Right.
music. If he converted to what's going on now as R&B, you won't respect that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'll respect a new artist coming out doing that more than you would an artist that knows better. See,
Yeah.
when somebody new, they don't know better.
Right.
But when you get a Music Soul Child, I'm gonna slap you from the back and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that, you be like, come on, dog.
You gotta make classics,
and
man,
he's
like you
always,
said.
I don't think he's gonna go nowhere.
Records.
No.
You
Know
know,
what I mean? You gotta make classics,
gotta
man.
make
Like, look,
classical records.
Frankie Beverly been touring the same album for 30 years.
yeah.
30 years he been doing that same album. Frankie Beverly ain't cut a new song in I don't know how long, but he's selling out shows all over the world off that same album from 30 years ago. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace, Prince. They said, you know, he the industry and labels blackballed him, so he sustained his quality
off
of
the
life
internet.
just off of shows, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he purely did shows, and that's how he kept his lifestyle.
Once you got the people, you got the people.
Yeah, they ain't
they
going
can't take
nowhere.
that from you. You know what I mean? They could take your deal. They could take whatever. They could keep
But
you
the
out of the
shows is
media.
yours.
Yeah, but when you say you're gonna be here and you could bring thousands of people there, they can't take that from you. That's why you gotta touch the people.
But now, you know what I mean? You could be a quality artist. You say something wrong on Twitter, your fans will leave you today. You know what I mean? Yo, I didn't like a Twitter post. I'm no longer a fan. I ain't
Yeah.
like what she blogged on.
Actually, they'll be coming at you for the next week.
I ain't a fan no more.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with the music nowadays. At least,
No.
at least with the new artists, you know.
Yeah, social media, man. Social media is a big.
That's the microwave era. Everything is instant to them. They don't slow cook nothing.
Yeah,
It's
nah.
just instant. Like I need an instant hit. I'm gonna
So
go
they
to
don't know
studio,
nothing
do
about that
something.
flavor.
It's instant. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
They don't want to slow
They don't
cook.
know nothing about that flavor. They ain't got nobody at home slow cooking either.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
A hungry man.
Grandma got to go to the club tonight. You know what I mean?
Grandma only 30 too.
Grandma 36. You know what I mean? She getting in free before 11. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And listen, you better buy Nana a double shot of Henny when you see it.
Yeah. When you go to that LQ, you better bring her back something too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the relationship that these, and grandma listening to that bullshit music too. She
Yeah.
better be, you know, just so something what she used to dancing to in the club. You know what I mean? Somebody got to be at home putting something real in these kids' heads, man.
And you know what? That's why one of my favorite artists who I didn't really start like I liked him from the door because he was always a hot lyricist. But after like I started checking it again after I came back on the scene, is Joe Budden.
Yeah.
Joey nice, man, because he comes
Yeah.
straight out. He comes off the hip, but he comes from the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's Jay.
he wears this shit on his arm, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Not a lot of people could do that, and he does it and not even care about what people think.
Yeah.
He just does it and he stays him, and that's what.
I think he had a
real.
better comeback, keeping it that way that he is, but staying off the reality show. The reality show either gonna show you, the reality show gonna make me love you or hate you.
Yeah.
Like when I seen T.I. on a reality show, I said, "Now there goes stand up dude."
Right.
I ain't even care for his music as much, but I liked him even more. Just seeing the type of family man.
But when
and
Joey
his
was
ideas.
when Joey was on the show, he was on that shit.
Joey was on, he was.
He was on that pill shit. So
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah. So it was all mixed up. It was bad.
That's another
timing
thing
for
that the
him. But
music
it helped
nowadays
him.
is serving the kids. When the hell did that become cool?
Right.
You know what I mean? I done smoked enough burn and drank enough Henny to be as fucked up as I ever want to be.
the rest of your life.
I don't need nothing else. I can't see why even. But then even if that was what you did, and even the old heads that was on it like that in the communities, they would never be preaching it to us to do it. They'd be like, you better stay away from that. Don't worry about what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I never want to see. But to be preaching it to the kids like that, and then the media
was the
serving
stick up kids. They was the stick up dudes. Them dudes that was taking them pills in Newark. They was the robbers. You had to stay away from them dudes.
Yeah.
And it was against the code. Like if you got money, then you want definitely a stick up. It was against your code. Like you know.
Yeah.
But you know, even if you look at now, if you just YouTube any kid video, a new artist, the first thing, as soon as the video come on, you see a pile of smoke. Weed in there, liquor in there,
slow motion,
and
some
that,
smoke in slow motion,
That lean in the cup,
a bottle.
Yeah, and you know they got the image that they got it all under control. Like this is what's in, shirt off, anorexic, like you know. You know, so and that's considered cool.
Nah, yeah.
You know that's
what's
you know,
smoking
like,
right
yo,
now.
if you ain't got your butt out, and you know the smoke coming and the liquor, yo, he ain't a good artist.
That's
you know
ridiculous.
what I mean? Man, I don't even want to watch him. You know what I'm saying? So God forbid the guy got a smoothie in his hand.
A green drink or something.
Oh Lord, bottle of spring water. Forget about it.
You done
Eating an apple.
Yeah. you finished from the rip right there.
Yeah. So you know.
Wow,
That's crazy.
That's crazy. See how we could chop it up, man. We ain't bump one joint. We ain't got to.
We ain't play no.
We ain't have to play no music. You know what I mean? We just chopping it up,
good energy,
and that's
man.
that's
good
just.
energy.
It ain't even an interview. It's just chopping it up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just having good brothers up here that got experiences and know what they talking about. They just chop it up.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
That's why I told Grumpy, I'm like, we don't gotta schedule nothing.
No script.
Just turn it on.
You know what I mean?
Just turn it on. We take it from there.
I remember when we was about to interview Pace One, shout out to Outsiders, right? I whipped out a little notebook.
Yeah, he had a
Eminem,
notebook.
do my man. I called you Eminem.
Wow.
Nah, you know what?
That hurt.
Slim Shady over here. Nah, you know what? Because that was the topic when we was talking to Pace
yo, can
One.
we
So I
edit
was about to
live
get
feed?
into that. Nah, hell no. That was the topic when we was talking to Pace,
That
and I was about to
was
get
the
into that
highlight
too.
of this show, yo.
No, that was matter of fact, you the real. You know how my name is for the rest
I
of
mean,
the
because
night.
Hold on.
image coming out.
He's done. He's done.
Go be shut on Michael.
Nah, hey,
Come here, Grumpy.
Nah, the image.
We need another
hey,
host.
listen.
We just call Milk
Wow.
Bone.
Nah.
You know what I'm talking about.
At least he ain't call you the V word. Vanilla Ice. You know what I mean? So that, you know what I mean?
I'd rather be that than.
Nah, you though.
Nah, you know what? Y'all brothers,
But the whole point
y'all
was.
should have worked together.
Shut up.
instead.
Don't change the subject.
That's what y'all should have did.
right,
I
nah.
told you that on the last show.
But the whole point was when we had Pace One up there, he had this notebook with things he wanted to ask him. I went like this.
Yeah, he just
I looked at him. I'm like,
he got rid of the notes.
Just
You know
talk,
what I mean?
man. Just
Like,
talk.
chop it up with him. But I'm the type. I like to write. You know what I mean?
Right, ain't
And I
nothing
like to
wrong.
do research.
Right.
And I like to burn it down a little bit. So I don't be remembering all my notes sometimes. So I like to jot them down.
even today when we was coming here, he was like, I didn't bring my notebook because I knew you and Middy, and I was like, you better not put no paper on that.
But
we gotta do it organic.
You ain't
though.
gonna need
even
it.
in burning down, like even it was a different culture. Like I'll give you an example. You know who the infamous burn down squad was? That was the boot camp clique.
Yeah.
Like woke up in the
Bucktown.
morning, hopped in. You know what I mean? They music. You know what I mean? Right now, you can throw some boot camp clique on there to take over. Like how these kids get high now and make retarded raps like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can listen to boot camp
Smith and
music
Wesson,
and
you know what I
feel
mean?
high.
Yeah.
high when
I'll
you
tell
listen
you right
to
now,
it.
I didn't get high. I wasn't a get high type of guy.
Your
But you
earphones
have to-
smell like weed when you're done.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was bumping
Without
some Helter
listening to them?
Skelter.
Yeah,
My
oh,
daughter
man.
came out the room like, what is this? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
Like, that's how we keep them on it, yo. So now I be
Smith and
looking,
Wesson?
you know, at the music she be searching on you know, YouTube and stuff like that. That's the type of stuff she listen to.
Yeah.
She listen to, I mean, she 15, so she listening to this stuff, whatever they be dancing to all fast. All I be seeing is their legs moving. I don't be knowing what the hell they be doing or what they be talking about.
Yo, yo, I got into an argument. My daughter, they stole a Running Man, bro. We got to get that back.
Shout to DJ J Hood. We
You know
gonna
what
have
I mean?
him up here.
They doing the Running Man now.
They
It
was
ain't
doing
the
that Jersey
it ain't
Club.
The Running Man though.
That's
no.
what getting chased by the policeman.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah. Nah, that ain't no Running
They
Man.
learned a new way to do it.
I don't know where they got that one
Yeah,
from.
man, they stole it. I said, what is that? That's the Running Man. I said, nah, don't do that.
That ain't where we
Nah,
do
Nah.
we ain't doing the Running
Nah,
Man.
man.
The Running Man, you lost about 4,000 calories doing it.
Yeah, you was really on your treadmill when we was doing the Running Man back when, you know, when we was doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. They changed the game up totally.
A lot of things that people don't understand, which I understand. That's why I accept different music and from different people, and I look at things a different way. Is because like even BB and White, like I'm biased toward white rappers because they didn't grow up like me, or I assumed assumed ED that they didn't grow up like me. But at the same time, like you start learning these people and you start doing your dig-ins, and like Machine Gun Kelly, for instance. I never felt his music really. I never felt his music, and then today I started seeing some interviews on him and what he was talking about, and he wasn't under pressure. He was just talking normal, and he was real about it, and I appreciate that. Then I started listening to his music and I looked at it different.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, so maybe I'm not such a dick.
Yeah.
Because everybody else is too.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
You'd be surprised, man.
Everybody got a story, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. People's
Everybody
stories.
got a story.
That's probably, and I say this in front of the whole world. That's probably one of my biggest faults is I always judge people ahead of time. I always judge people way too fast, and probably based on the fact that I was judged way too fast.
Yeah.
I mean, I could always go with my grandmother lines, man. You know, you just. You rather let people think you an asshole than to open your mouth and prove it.
I don't know. I don't know. You call me Eminem, so I don't know what the.
Yeah.
Nah, that's because we're talking. Yo, I did call Milk Shady real quick.
Yeah, he did.
I call that motherfucker Shady all the time.
You actually stressed it out.
and
There wasn't no real quick about it.
You know what it was? Nah, that's the dude. Nah, you know we were talking to Pace One. That's who he was talking about. Like most of the night.
Yeah.
So that's why that came to mind. But this is the anti-Eminem right here.
That's all right, Dr. Dre.
Milk Dog against it. Hey, shit. If I can make beats like that, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
You call me Eminem,
we all be out of
you
here.
be Dre, shit.
Oh well, let's do it. We can make hits then. I'm telling you, that's what it is, man.
That's what you want to play, man. Let's play something.
Want to play something?
Yeah.
I'm playing some Milk B, if anything.
What you want to play?
That's some Milk B and Black Rob from the project. Tell them about the new project, man, because it's out there for them to grab it. They just got to go get it.
The album's called Voice of Reason. It's on iTunes, Amazon, Apple Music, Xbox Music. It's everywhere. It got Uncle Murder, Black Rob, Chino Excel, Tretch, Screw Tape, a bunch. Like everybody's on there. It's just a matter of now it's social media, and I didn't give up on it. It's just sitting there. I didn't push it yet because I know
everybody except Left Guns is on there. That's what you said.
Yeah, everybody.
I ain't on there.
This is just the start, man. This is just the start, man.
We are not about to play Eminem. We about to play some Milk B. We about to play that
East Coast.
Black Rob and Milk B. Y'all don't want none of this.
So I ain't talking about guns, I'm talking fists for the record. Eyes made you look. Y'all don't want none of this. Dudes running around here scared and shook. Got the apron in the pot, let's cook. Y'all don't want none of this. Me and Milk OGs, we call shots till we went from the bottom to the top. Y'all don't want none of this. Whether rap or street shit, we crooked. It's knockout. No matter how you put it.
Now I've been gone so damn long, thought the industry killed me. Now I'm floating like a butterfly, sting like Milk B. Fuck Hello's Lionel Richie, trying to be Richie. Ain't no iffy grit. If I 50, you dig me 6 feet. My perfect world, imagine it. Reachable, grabbing it. Benz coupe, jazzing it. Still got my dad in it. I'm right next to my pops. I keep feathers on his tops. Don't label me white rapper, rather lay next to the locks. I stay prepped for the box. Dress shoes next to my socks. Cross case, heaven forgot. Real time next to my watch. Be lights to fail, paradise for sale. Blind cats, dice braille. Drop the hammer, so we sacrifice nails. Devoted last bail, won't let my grass fail. Yeah, my seed need water, so either bitch or pass the pail. We hot rap, squat facts, better drop back. Litter box cats, only squat till the sticks
Y'all want
crack.
none of this. I ain't talking about guns, I'm talking fists for the record. Eyes made you look. Y'all want none of this. Dudes running around here scared and shook. Got the apron in the pot, let's cook. Y'all want none of this. Me and Milk OGs, we call shots, said we went from the bottom to the top. Y'all want none of this. Whether rap or street shit, we crooked.
It's knockout.
No matter how you put it. Yeah, rose from the bottom to the top, yeah, bitches. I do what I want, man, cause I don't care, bitches. Everybody talk, but I don't fear, bitches. Easy access, man, I'm right here, bitches. Fucking jail and raising up for bail. I'm retarded, school Harvard, 4 years at Yale. Got the same education, same preparation, and it's all HD, man, it's all dedication. You do something good, fam, invest in it. I put my arm, leg, arm, head, chest in it. Walk, roll, body pads, small sevens. Hit the mid and I'm in B&E heaven. I won't do my own horn highs reppin', but I reckon I was sitting out the spot 2 seconds. Big spark in the Chevy, doors open, 2 weapons real quick. Shit could turn into a straight y'all want none of this. I ain't talking about guns, I'm talking fists for the record. Eyes made you look. Y'all want none of this. Dudes running around here scared and shook. Got the apron in the pot, let's cook. Y'all want none of this. Me and Milk OGs, we call shots, said we went from the bottom to the top. Y'all want none of this. Whether rap or street shit, we crooked.
It's knockout.
No matter how you put it.
Now sometimes weapons fail, that's when heaven's hell. Federals asked me who did it, I told them I'll never tell. Got the wind behind my sail, got all these singers looking stale. A tax rail, got anthrax fingernails from fan mail. Milky Mac on them, salty crack black on them. Trap on them, make it rain, take his chain, drop them, put it back on them. Boo-boo, I see through you, the cocoa got me cuckoo. White boy been through the mud, they even said I bleed you. I ain't the one to shoot you, I let my dudes do you. Slide back, I was trained to be the choo-choo, ride tracks. And Milk and Rob, real talk, no on live chat. Motor mouse arrive in bad spot, you can't drive back. Fuck it, call me European, Europe wearing pants. Seeing even Ethan training day was fleeing B&E. And Milky watching TVC and being full of greedy demons. We just different catalogs and even black
Y'all want
green.
none of this. I ain't talking about guns, I'm talking fists for the record. Eyes made you look. Y'all want none of this. Dudes running around here scared and shook. Got the apron in the pot, let's cook. Y'all want none of this. Me and Milk OGs, we call shots, said we went from the bottom to the top. Y'all want none of this. Whether rap or street shit, we crooked.
It's knockout.
No matter how you put it.
And talk about gats and glocks and busting caps on block, cracking on practice cops. You couldn't handle when I'm deep like a diver. The cookie corner canal keeps my streets live. I play the DL and watch the outskirts. I write an ill verse, I never shout words that makes my mouth hurt. I go to Booby's place and rap. The groovy breaks popping in the Fuji tape and watch all the moves we make. We're getting open till we're choking. I feel over in the goody hoodie. The woodies are swinging while they smoke. I generate the girls good night. I spread the hood like my lyrics and my style don't match what I look like. You know not to pass judgment. My ass ain't budging. I kill a fast dozen of your fam and do your last cousin. Straight from Jersey, doing just what I feel. Steal a meal, I'm the druggie to deal, but keep it real.
We were beginners in the hood, and my mentality is keeping it real, back and still getting high.
Keep it real.
We were beginners in the hood, and my mentality is keeping it real, back and still getting high.
My lifestyle's fast lane without speed bumps. I roll tree stumps, I'm giving free blunts. I only had to smoke weed once to rap while I puff that and chill as I bust back to powder milk. I love rap. To beat me, gotta puff crack. See, I'm the broke bitch that you don't wanna smoke with. Been rhyming since the days of puffing joints out the road clips. I wake up every morning and I always wonder why peeps are OD. Treat my streets like a slumber. This ain't a vacation spot, so go clean your Glock. So many names with spray cans, we can paint the blocks. I dream tough, I never chill with no cream puff. Hanky, sporty gear, the bottoms of my stanky jeans cuff. I keep the power to speak, I ain't a flower for freak. My dirt's deep, I even go without a shower for weeks. So back and forfeit, your fags had a forfeit. I wet so many heads, they call my crew Farrah Fawcett. Sprinkle over here, there, winner, but my deal will keep it real.
We both beginners in the hood, and my mentality is keeping it real, back and still getting high.
Keep it real.
We both beginners in the hood, and my mentality is keeping it real, back and still getting high.
Keep it real.
We both beginners in the hood, and my mentality is keeping it real, back and still getting high.
I keep it real.
We both beginners in the hood, and my mentality is keeping it real, back and still getting
No,
high.
it's no illusion, I'm grooving. The L got my brain moving, the pain soothing, and my crew got the same movement. The boom's like the moon on the run from the sun, steady sparking the dark daily where we come from. I cool with the careless kids who rock crusty fronts. They got rusty lungs from smoking dusty blunts. They puff like pros, so call them ashtray mouth. Cause Amboy's a halfway house, and this is my last day out. So I'ma catch wreck, knock off your headset. Bullet holes and 5-0 will make the funny feds sweat. I'm from the ass cracker Amboy, AK the violent village. Dirty Delaney is where I be illin'. My tiny town is thumbs down, fingertips are splitting blunts. Competition walks away fixing fronts. I fully break beat to dominate my ill fate. Lamping on the milk crate until late, it feels great.
We both beginners in the hood, and my mentality is keeping it real, back and still getting high.
Keep it real.
We both beginners in the hood, and my mentality is keeping it real, back and still getting high.
Keep it real.
We both beginners in the hood, and my mentality is keeping it real, back and still getting high.
Keep it
We
real.
both beginners in the hood, and my mentality is keeping it real, back and still getting high.
Because it's real. It's always real.
We get knocked down, we get right up. We come too far, we're never giving up. Despite this pain we see every day. Lift our hands, lift our voice, hallelujah anyway.
Trap's hot, it's cash crops on back blocks. Big chains on padlocks and stash spots. It ain't a game, but if it's any, it's black ops. It ain't a sport, but black Glocks was mascots. I was the only kid on Hazelwood who had a pops. All I did was tell me take it cause I had a shot. Boy, I'm from the bottom, we ain't never had a lot. Sad story there, catch a body before they drag him out. Real talk, I lost another friend this week. I don't know what happened, they won't let the witness speak. How dare you talk like I'm never in these streets? If he was saying, tell me Ray, oh boy, business beat. My uncle in the box, homie on the run. Gotta go to court just to see my own son. I'm yelling hallelujah anyway. I'm yelling hallelujah anyway. That's anyway. Whoa.
We get knocked down, we get right up. We come too far, we're never giving up. Despite this pain we see every day. Lift our hands, lift our voice, hallelujah anyway. We get knocked down, we get right up. We come too far, we're never giving up. Despite this pain we see every day. Lift our hands, lift our voice, hallelujah anyway.
Any day above ground and out of cell, I'm blessed. Satan watching, know he hoping I'm gon' fail my test. New York City had me tripping about the bell out west. Feeling tight up in the chest, let me exhale my breath. I bounce back, it's loud packs and piff pumping. We ain't from the part of Jersey where it's fist pumping. Nah, we from the part of Jersey where the strip jumping. And it's tempting to get up, get out and get something. Selling drugs ain't the answer and it never was. You love the street, but what it give you back is never love. All you get is hugs for them thugs, all them runners and them plugs, whether hunters or the dubs. Uncle in the box, homie on the run. Gotta go to court just to see my own son. I'm yelling hallelujah anyway. I'm yelling hallelujah anyway. That's anyway, yeah.
We get knocked down, we get right up. We come too far, we're never giving up. Despite this pain we see every day. Lift our hands, lift our voice, hallelujah anyway. We get knocked down, we get right up. We come too far, we're never giving up. Despite this pain we see every day. Lift our hands, lift our voice, hallelujah anyway. Hallelujah.
Yeah, we screaming hallelujah anyway.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, we screaming hallelujah anyway.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, we yelling hallelujah anyway.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, we yelling hallelujah anyway. Uncle in the box, homie on the run. Gotta go to court just to see my own son. I'm yelling hallelujah anyway. I'm yelling hallelujah anyway. Right, that's anyway. Yeah.
We get knocked down, we get
Desert Storm, where your hood at? Part 3, stupid.
Yeah, rated R, ghetto die hood, Desert Storm. Yeah, D-Block.
Yo, most dudes all talking, can't back nothing up. Running their mouth front until somebody claps something up. J Hood about two things, my family and my green. The streets locked, now the D-Block got up with Jaheem. And many men wish death upon me, but let them hate. I'm on the grind, putting in work, trying to accumulate cake. Ask the pumpers in the hood, they bumping us. So therefore, none of y'all dudes ain't touching us.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Hey yo, they wanting us to shoot off. Yeah. Take the boot off. Deuce the club up. Ox the whole mug up. Instead, I pull a bug up. Red carpet, nigga, lift the rug up. I'm concrete, chic for the street. Y'all know him, the mighty D-Block man. Sheet hot, heavy 16 should come with a fan. Any nigga trying to get me should come with a plan. Cause I don't fold easy and I ain't taking a stand. What up?
I don't give a fuck what many men wish. I'm from the D-Block click and I send me your shit. P a hustler, I'm a double levy. Penny I get and that's word to my haze and my Remy I sip. And you can pray to God and play the yard. I throw the laser on the 89 and spray your squad. Nah, used to have hopes and dreams. Now it's lopes with coats on triple beams with machine gun themes. What up?
Jaheim.
Do you know what tomorrow holds? Tomorrow's all about the future. Do you know what life is all about?
Walk with me.
Hey, I've seen so many guys couldn't handle the ride. Every night it was another surprise. One by one, my niggas dropped like flies. I had to drop the chrome and metal, bounce about the ghetto. Found a career and now my life's complete. No more driving in the rear or the passenger seat. Any nigga in my way, I'm gon' step on his feet. Once my hands in his glove, that means I'm squeezing his slug. Jah wasn't R&B till I met KG. Ain't a damn thing sweet, niggas see me in the street. You may run, I see you, guaranteed to be. You can't hide. Don't know about bringing no heat. Straight music is all we blaze up in the streets. When Desert Storm and Ghetto Down hoods meet, it's rated R, so all the kids can't see.
We got him, Daddy.
On me, Lord, I don't cry no more. Don't look up to the sky no more. Sleep on me, have mercy on my soul. So when my heart turns cold,
Yo, many men that try to stop my grind, but I take it one day at a time with one spray of my 9. We can take it to the streets. I leave you on the yellow line. See your sleps turn, nigga. You can't shine. I done got sick of trying to make you niggas respect me. Fuck a rap now. I'm right where you niggas can check me. And all it take is a gun and a bad day to turn a cocksucker best day to his last day. Cause where I'm from, many men
Black Underworld,
got
baby.
their guns cocked and ready in. I'm still holding my spot. Yo, how the fuck y'all niggas gon' play me? You bootleg like the gift and the curse on the same CD. I flow big like ready to die. Plus I'm ready to die. So test me if you're so ready to fly. You ain't around when the hoopla pop off. Dog, you just another little Tupac knockoff. It's left 2 guns, both trigger fingers itch, my nigga. And I knock your block off like a snitch, my nigga. Tell 'em.
Couple throwbacks for y'all. Know what I mean? Some old and some new from Milk B.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what we had the Hallelujah Anyway, Nooch Rayo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nooch still doing his thing, man.
Always.
You know, and it's crazy because Nooch actually went over to doing, you know, gospel rap from what he was doing. You know, changed his lifestyle around completely.
But that's not a different lifestyle. That's a lifestyle that's you basically born with. You just don't recognize it.
Yeah, it must have been. I mean, I'm sure it was in him, but I mean, maybe he decided to just turn that direction, or maybe it was an experience that turned him that
He
direction.
just wanted, or just wanted to vocalize it, or could have been wanted to vocalize it to make himself better. You never know.
Yeah, it could have been something that happened. Or could have been anything.
There's always a reason that everybody does everything, no matter what it is. Whether it's a change of career, change of households, move next door. There's always a reason for something.
Yeah,
there's
I was
always
definitely
a reason.
gonna bring Nooch up to chop it up about all of that because he got a dope project. The music is crazy because I mean, when you think of gospel rap, you think they're gonna be saying, Jesus, blah blah, church. You know what I'm saying? Like every other word gonna have you in church. But Nooch be ripping. He just keep it more, on the positive, the positive message. And that's why, I'm like, I could definitely rock with that. You know what I mean? You just not cursing and feeding the kids. You know what I mean?
Right.
Madness,
And
but you still rocking though.
A lot of people look at it different. A lot of people look at it as he's trying to change for the public, but that's not never.
Nah, yeah,
that's never the case when you step across the street like that.
It's crazy. We did like an hour and a half chopping it up, just about
a whole hour and a half, and
life in general.
After an hour and 20 minutes, I got called Eminem.
Was it an hour and 20 minutes?
Yeah, I got called Eminem.
That's all it took.
We went outside and Middy called me M. He was like, "What up, M?" Yeah.
Yo, you forget that's the first letter of your name, man. I could have just been calling you M.
Oh my God.
I was trying to shoot that defense for you.
I ain't get the N.
He just said M.
I just said M.
All right.
You didn't give me a chance to get the B out. You jump at the conclusion. God.
I gave you enough time to fix it.
You took my mic. While we got y'all brothers here, man, we spent so long talking about this hip hop. We could chop it up all night about that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
easily, and no problem, man. But
so let's get in. Let's get into.
I wanted to make sure that people know, what these brothers really be doing out here in these streets. You know what I mean?
Because. Like I said earlier, there's so many people that just assume that a black activist is only for the black kids and only for the black youth. No, it's y'all are just for people, period.
Right.
And they need to know that. They need to know that because just because of the fact that a lot of because I like I said like I got so many Spanish kids around me that have no idea about good people out there that are trying to help and trying to do things, whether they're music related or not. They don't know that helps out there. They grew up the same way we all grew up without adult life and adult guidance.
Yeah. Well, to be an activist, you got to be first and foremost a humanitarian.
Right.
You got to. That's the thing. You got to start off, being a humanitarian. You got to keep. I guess have concern about all human beings.
That's right.
But then you got to go to the human being that's hurting the worst. This doctors, they're not going to put a person that's suffering from a gun wound. They're not going to put a person that's suffering from a paper cut, before they put a person suffering from a gun wound. They do it to get shot. He's going to get straight to the ER.
Absolutely.
Like he going to rush him straight through. Got the paper cut. He might got to sit in emergency for a minute. So that's the urban youth. The black youth are the ones I think suffering the most. So that's why they get the most attention. Or the Latinos are suffering the most, so they get the most attention. So as a humanitarian, you got to address the most hurting issues first. I can't. I've never been invited to a suburb to talk to kids that are doing in a nice community. I've never had the opportunity to talk to them.
Right.
There's no need.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm telling you, keep doing what you're already doing. You're going to school. You're attending
fighting
school.
a great fight. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't change a thing.
Don't change a thing. I would love to talk to the ones that the kids they throwing little spitballs at you first because I could get to them.
Yeah.
The kids that don't want to sit down, they're forced to sit down. And things of that nature. But yeah, for the most part, and I think every humanitarian has to address the problems first.
Right.
That's just part of being an activist is being a humanitarian.
Indeed.
I agree.
Indeed.
I definitely agree.
And it's like, with all the similarities y'all two have, one contrast, is, or at least right now, is that I see you more as being at the mayor's neck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna be a pain in the mayor's ass, and you're gonna get what you need done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got more of a cooler relationship with the mayor right now, the current mayor at least,
absolutely.
and the administration. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, because the relationship was before he was mayor. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have this relationship that's been going on for at least 15 and 20 years. It was an incident in the community back. Had to be about 20 years ago. Was a female, her name was Strawberry, and she was outside. She was getting some change from one of the young dudes outside, but the police pulled up and they thought he was making a transaction with her. Mm-hmm. So they handcuffed her and was trying to search her. She wouldn't let them search her because she a female. So they only put one cuff on her. You know what I mean? They threw her in the back of the car. And she like, I'm pregnant, don't touch me. But in the process of her being in the back of the car, she trying to get out. So she done jumped, like it was an unmarked car. So she tried to reach over the seat to get out the car. And she threw the car in reverse. And the cop just pulled his banger out and popped it in her head while she was in the car. And, you know, and then like in front of everybody, like we was all out there. The kids, everybody was out there. And it just turned the community, and it was just pandemonium out there. And you know, we got together. I mean, everybody. We slashed all the cop car tires. Like it was, they had to push their cars back to the precinct. Like the whole community turned up. And Raz came out, and you know, he rallied everybody up, and you know, we marched for that. You know what I mean? And I remember him in that moment. But the history is beyond that. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, his father had founded a school called Newark, and he taught us African American history, and he taught us about the Africans too. You know, so I went to that school when I was a kid. This in the 70s, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand what he has done for the city. His father has done so much for the city. It's the reason why the school was called Malcolm X Shabazz, because it was him. His father was the reason why we got our first black mayor, period. You know what I'm saying? So understanding that struggle and understanding what his purpose was, that's our father in the community, you know what I'm saying? And we went from that on, and I got a relationship with him. So it's like more like a brother to me and a mentor than anything, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like we don't have that when I say, oh, the mayor. Nah, that's bruh. You know what I mean? That's my brother. You know, so
indeed. That's a good thing though, man, because you in a position you got somebody with, you know, with that type of power and that type of influence that you can actually bring some of these ideas to fruition. You know what I mean? Some of the things that you have in mind could go a lot deeper than just ideas. You know what I mean? You got somebody you can lay them down to, and they could possibly, you know, jump off. Right. So you got somewhere to go with these great ideas. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Is it harder for you being, you know, that
the thorn? I mean, not for me, because my approach is a little different. Right. Like, you know, it's beautiful to have a relationship. Like, you know, hey, listen, you know, let's do this and that. I'll make you do it. It's a difference. Like, listen. You know what I mean? Either, you know, if you tell me no, say for instance, if I want a street blocked off, right? And you say no, you know, Tormel, Pittman, you can't get that street blocked off. I'm gonna go to every person that had an event that got that street blocked off, and I'm gonna find a reason why you told them and that better apply to everybody. Like I don't just, you know, like I hit every council meeting. You know what I mean? I hit the freeholders meeting, board of ed meetings. I hit that. And you're not just gonna tell me no. Like I'm one of the only people in the area that just because they don't want a headache out me, I block the street off every year, no permit, no nothing. Actually get some garbage cans and block from corner to corner out. Bring about 500-600 people out. You know what I mean? Do all sort, whatever, you know, fireworks, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And then you know what they do? You know what I mean? One time, it's crazy. I'm doing no more, but we was popping illegal fireworks, and then, you know, a tree caught on fire. Fire department went, sprayed the tree out, and said, y'all carry on. You know, it's because of the, you know, when you're gonna hear, you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, when you lay your law down like this, we'll leave him alone because we don't want that headache. So it's like a gift and a curse. You can have a relationship, or you got to deal with me, or you got to see me. So that's the kind of, you know, situation I'm in.
Different approaches, but you get the same stuff done.
Still get the same thing done.
As long as you get the job done, it don't matter which direction you went to get there.
Same cause. You're still fighting for the same cause.
You know, but it's not only that. It's the fact that a lot of real people see the fact that when you do a good thing, when you're doing a good thing, it always comes back as a good result. It's supposed to. It's
and
supposed
even, you know, even the people that, you know, don't agree with you, people know right is right and wrong is wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? You can't get around.
Everybody knows what's right. Everybody that does a crime knows what's wrong. Everybody, no matter what.
Yeah, so, you know, I mean, I don't condone people, you know, for wrong reasons, but if you're right, I think you should be able to do what you, and it's not just like a political person should be able to get a permit for certain things. Even though, you know, like I said, it's beautiful to have a good relationship with the mayor and get things done, but even the person that can't stand the mayor should still be able to get things done.
Yeah,
if it's the right,
it's definitely like that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, if you know, if they got the right intentions. Like, you know, I think in New Brunswick now you got to be kind of in the in crowd to kind of get things done. You know what I mean?
Out here they just don't pick their battles right when it come down to the mayor. I mean, you really talking about the fact that he ain't dig you out of 4 feet of snow within 24 hours. He terrible. You know what I mean? That's really what you trying to get at this man about.
I mean, but you realize this kind of work? Sometimes, man, listen, me personally, let's think about it. Like, Was the homicide rate down when y'all weren't getting out the snow, like to move the way you want?
Right.
Like you gotta
Exactly.
pick your poison.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Oh, I'll have y'all mad about not getting out of the snow, but kept
Ain't
some of y'all
nobody
alive.
shooting, right.
Kept y'all
Yeah,
alive for a
yeah.
little bit.
How about that?
Yeah,
Right,
that's-
right.
You know what I mean? So
You live to see another day.
you have to see
didn't you?
another day. Yeah.
Snowed in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just
so-
received like Friday, man. I just received hell for the past couple days, man. I'm talking about. It was crazy because I did a mural on the wall and it's got Amiri Baraka and Malcolm X and me on the wall, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was a female, you know. She took pictures of it and she put it on her page, and then they slandering me, bro. They going off on me. They like
Because they put.
Cause I'm up there, so they like, well, who he think he is, and he shouldn't be up there with the greats. I said, you don't define my greatness. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, you can't tell me I'm not great. Who are you to tell me I don't deserve to be up there? So
Yeah.
it's some other brother up there. They went off. I ain't even see it until yesterday, but they been going off since Friday.
Because of the mural?
Yeah, and I'm like, that's
You
art.
added
You know what I'm
yourself to
saying?
it.
Like, this is me. This is how I see me.
Yeah.
You can't define how I see me. You know what I'm saying?
But then at the same time, they think the mural is great.
And then I
But
had,
but they don't know that that's the artist though. Do they know that?
Once they figured out who I was, but somebody was talking, and one of them was like, "Oh, he a gangbanger and he drug dealer." So I'm like, "Wait, hold up, bro! Like y'all slandering my name now. I don't care about what you talking about the mural. That's different. But when you start calling me different kinds of names and putting these kind of titles on me, it becomes different. You know, like I don't. And then the dude, he a grown man. I'm talking about a grown man. I'm like, look, bro, I inboxed him first, and then he ain't reach out until today. And he like, I'm like, bro, I don't do Facebook arguing. Like, you a man. Come see me like a man. Like, don't go off of rumors. Like, if you're going to say something about somebody, have facts and evidence before you go put them on a public forum and start talking about them, because then you might have a different issue. You know, and I don't want to come at you like that because I got too much going on. I'm not going to come at you, bro. Call my phone and put my number up there. He want to keep going on. I said, I ain't doing this. I just left it at that.
I mean, but real talk, you got, you know, and I learned this. I mean, getting into the activist, you know, world of being an advocate or a humanitarian, the problem ain't going to be the issues, and what most activists, and I'm quite sure you could agree with me on this one. The problem ain't when you go at the people that are doing wrong. It's the people that you're fighting for that's giving you the most flack.
Right.
Like, you know, I learned, like, it could be a guy with a bag of money, right? He just gave everybody a $100 bill. You're going to find somebody that's going to have a problem with him. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Because he giving out money. I supposed to be I don't need his money. I don't need it.
Definitely.
You can't make everybody happy.
Right.
So I
Indeed.
chose to ignore, you know what I mean? I chose to flat out ignore it. If I want to put myself up there with Malcolm or anybody on anybody mural, I mean, that's the crazy part, is because they'll have a problem with you, but you could put Barack Obama right next to them, won't nobody have an issue. Right. He's not compared to greatness to me in their eyes. So you know what I'm saying? So if you ain't gonna have an issue on that, Barack is with everybody. Gandhi and everybody. You see a picture with Barack and this people, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you feel the same way as you can do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know,
That's people ain't thinking.
They gotta like the kids, because they said what type of message am I sending to kids? I said, first of all, kids shouldn't have to see dead people on the wall all the time. Why is we promoting death?
Yeah.
They should be able to talk to the person that they see on the wall.
Yeah.
That's hope. Give these kids, give them something to talk about. They can reach out and come see me like, that's you, and have a conversation. This is I could talk to him for 2 and 3 hours without him going to do something, and then put him in a program that's going to compensate for him not having to hustle. Then I can get him a job. See, they don't look at none of these things. Like you could talk to a kid for 2 and 3 hours, but it means nothing if you can't change the way he live.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So,
And
it's
you
crazy.
If you gonna put yourself on a mural with, say, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, somebody, it makes sense. Because who else out here doing anything for the people right now? I mean, boots on the ground, soldiers. I mean, like they used to have. You know what I'm saying? They don't know y'all.
Yeah,
y'all doing it.
Yeah, it's a lot of. I think people get complacent with thinking that people are obligated to advocate for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They think like, well, you know, we're gonna always have a fighter. Let's take Martin Luther King for instance. You know, from the older generation that I talk to and get wisdom from, they say he was hated before he passed.
Mm-hmm.
He just got loved after his death.
Right.
So now let's take, for instance, somebody like Al Sharpton, who's in the midst, who is in our presence right now. A lot of people don't agree with Al. Yeah. But if Al was to get killed or something like that,
right.
then, you know, the next generation that never knew him would think that everybody while he was living loved him. And that wasn't the case. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
So you can't please you can't please everybody.
If you look
man.
at that movie RoboCop, right? They said something real epic in there. He was like, "Yo, what's better than a hero? A dead one." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you're worth more dead than you are alive.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
So right now I'm alive. I'm gonna do all I can while I'm here. Like, I ain't about to be don't wait till. And plus Malcolm and them, they was young. It wasn't like they were old. They were young.
Yeah, 30 what?
Yeah.
39?
Yeah, they were young.
I say that all the time too. Even about artists, like all these artists that we had that came up and we had a great respect for them. I mean, it seemed like it kind of fade away. You don't hear nobody saying nothing about them. But then when they gone, like Fife just passed.
Fife dog.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Wasn't nobody bumping no Fife and showing Fife all this love.
No.
And he was a legend before he passed.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if you was showing him that type of love then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
While he was living, things probably would have been a lot easier.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden everybody know how great Sean Price is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
If you was showing him that love and bumping his music, and how I guess now it's just a share. That's
Yeah.
people
Yeah, right.
they can hardly do that, and that's free.
I mean, it's hard to say, yo, Left, you're great. I love what you do, man. You're the best at what you do, because I get to see. I gotta share the planet with you.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
say for instance, say if you were gone, no longer here, man. Left had the illest radio show. People don't like to give it to you while you're here.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what
yeah.
I mean? They, because like I said, if I'm giving it to you, I'm saying that you're a better radio host than I can ever be.
Yeah, yeah.
You better, you're better than me.
I heard Red say that. Redman interview I was watching. He said basically the same thing in different words. They asked him how come he's so underrated, and he said he don't think he underrated. He think he's too accessible. You know what I mean? He was like, I'm a regular dude. He's like, so when somebody meet you and first they might be all on some fan shit like, damn, they go Red. But then when you talk to them and they get to see, oh, this just a regular dude. The next time they see you, they ain't gonna be all fanned out like that the next time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just a regular dude like me. But he said if I had 100 security around me and I ain't want to talk to him, they'd be like, yeah, he on that big shit. You know what I mean?
he a big dude.
He a
Yeah.
superstar.
Perception.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's deep, man. That cats look at it that way. But hey, why we can't be here and be great?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or why we can't pay homage to our living legends?
Man, we're in
Yeah.
a room with great people right now.
Yeah.
This is greatness.
Absolutely. This is it's a beautiful situation. I wouldn't have wanted to do the first one at the new spot no other way, man.
Definitely.
And having some
guys.
serious brothers talking some, about some serious things.
I mean, everything that was said when he said greatness comes from being normal.
Right.
A lot of people don't understand the word normal. Normal is you don't judge. Everybody's the same. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm different because of I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm white. Well, I ain't white. My socks are white. My socks are white, but
He tan.
Yeah. I'm cream.
Yo, that's what Mike Tyson said when they asked him if Mayweather was great. He said, "How you gonna be great?" He said, "Great people can walk their kids to school by themselves." Let's check this caller. Yo, it's the Real Street Views Radio. Who we got on the line?
How are you? This is Lena Whitehead.
Come. And say your name again, man.
My name is Lena Whitehead from New Brunswick, New Jersey.
Oh, okay. How you doing, Lena? New Brunswick,
What's up,
Exit
Lena?
9.
Yeah,
Exit-
Lena doing big
you got a
things
radio
out there.
on in the background? You might turn it down a little bit.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I'm sorry.
That's all good.
I'm
Just wanna
listening,
hear- just
streaming
wanna
from
hear
my
you crystal
computer.
clear. That's all.
I gotcha.
There it is. Exit 9 in the building.
What's up, Lena?
Hey, guys. How are you?
All right.
What up?
We appreciate you listening in.
Yes, I am. I want to support you guys, support my fellow activists, neighborhood, community people. That's what I'm all about. So I wanted to listen in, support you guys.
Definitely appreciate that.
We appreciate it.
We know we started going off on memories in hip hop talk, but yeah, we definitely want to get into all the great things these brothers do, in the community. And
These brothers are tearing it up. I really appreciate what they're doing and giving us their perspective in their various towns and what they've been doing.
yeah, definitely a beautiful thing, man. And thank you for listening. We appreciate you calling in.
Thank you. Enjoy you guys' night. Keep going. Keep it going.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thank you.
that. Exit 9 showing some love. Melly Mel, they love you out there, man. See, they love you. They love you while you still here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know what? And that goes a long ways. Like, you know, sometimes, like, you know, when you do what you do, just somebody showing appreciation. Yo, man, I appreciate what you're doing, and you know, I love the fact because people know you stick your neck out.
Yeah,
you know, and the average person, I don't think, you know, is into, because it gets stressful at times being an activist, an advocate, a family man.
That's what I was about to say. You juggling a lot.
Wife and kids, yeah. I mean, but you know, I shout out to my wife, Nene Deschanel, you know, and my kids, my daughter's Mel, Nene Shanielle, and my son Tormel. Shout out to them, but you know, they take the hit. You know, I'm quite sure you understand. You know, and that's the big part that I promised them, that I wouldn't sacrifice them for anything. So it kind of lets me do what I, you know what I mean? So Dad got to go to the radio show. They cool with it.
Yeah,
you know, knowing that, I mean, he might got to do a movie run. I got to get ice cream tomorrow, but
you know definitely. That gotta be tough.
You got to make up for it.
Because you're willing to put the whole hood on your back a lot of times. All the time.
All activists are. You know what I mean? But like my brother is saying, like Middy's saying, like, yo, I put myself on the mirror. I get more flack for that. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I'm not getting the attention when I'm doing the amazing work. Like, give me that. Give me, all right, I agree with your opinion. Okay, you had your opinion. But where's your opinion at when I'm sticking my neck, when I'm on the line for everybody? Like, you know, it's always whispering. Like, it's quiet. Yo, good job. Your words, man. You ain't going to social media like, yo, this brother just did this, he just did that, and you know, we'll never get that.
You never see them people, like when kids get shot, you know, when we get the call and I gotta go to the crime scene, you know, when I'm out there with the family, and you gotta give them the victim's compensation form, the crime form. You gotta talk to the family while they baby on the ground and they can't get through the yellow tape. Where is them people at then? You don't even talk to them people. Then you got another set of crowd on the other side of this. The victims, friends, and family, they on the side about to go do something. You ain't even talking to them. So we wearing so many different hats being outside in this field. People don't. We go home at night. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand the whole science of us going home at night and having to relive this over and over again. Like, damn, that baby was only like 17 years old. Yeah. Whoa. And then you got to get up in the morning and go see the family and continue this until the funeral come along, and you getting people to help out with the, you know, and go to the mother and say you need anything cooked or you need your clothes washed. They don't do none of this stuff. No, you know what I mean? But they just talking. It's kind of stressful, but I'm just humble. I'm grateful.
See, left. This is the part where, like, we spend so much time talking about the music, but I saw this part of it coming. Yeah. Because of the dudes that are here.
Absolutely.
Like this is the heartfelt shit that other people can't relate to.
Absolutely.
You know, like Middy said, they go home, we go home, and they don't when they might, other people go to a funeral, they still go home. They go to a wake, they go home. They're not at the crime scene. They're not trying to help things. All they do is be thankful that it's not their involvement.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
They don't get up until it's one of their family members.
Right.
Exactly. That's when they see what went down. You know what I mean? They there for they read the article, or they could have been there, so they you know, take a picture and post it and say, I'm sorry for the I'm sorry, you know, to the family, my condolences. But that's it. That's as far as they got to deal with it.
And it don't take much. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got a regular 9 to 5. It's no excuse you can give that I don't already have. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what people are like, oh man, I gotta work. Right. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So, you know, a lot of people, man, you know, they're opinionated, and it seems like the negative opinions are loud. Right. Me, like I'm quite sure, like said, same thing. As an activist and an advocate, I can't trip up. Like, out of all the good I do, all the good he do, it only take one, and I'm gonna be judged by that by the rest of my life.
They can't wait.
They can't wait. They waiting.
They looking for that.
But the thing is, a person can do all the harm in the world, do one good thing, and they judged by that by the rest of their life.
Right.
Oh, you know, he did all this. But you know what? He take out the garbage every day. You know what I'm saying? You can't deny that. He walk that dog every day.
Yeah, he do that.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll give you that.
Yeah. He's a hero for that. So, you know, it's just like a business. It's a job that nobody wants, so it got to be in you to do.
I was about to say, it's not in everybody, because it takes a certain person.
That's why it's not a job.
That's why it's not a job.
Yeah, it's a way of life. Like
to be that selfless and do a thankless job.
Yeah,
take a certain kind of person. A lot of people can't do that.
A judge told me that.
They wouldn't.
I was talking to a judge in the hallway, in the court building. He was like, "Man, listen, everybody can't do your job. it's like you outside at war right now. You doing more than they doing in Iraq because you ain't got no gun.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we got another caller on the line. Let's see what we got. It's the Real Street Views Radio. Caller, who we got on the line?
We got Jamal.
Jamal, how you feeling, bro? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Virginia, but I live in Newark.
All right. How you feeling, man? How you feeling the show, man?
I'm all right, man. Melly Mel is a personal friend of mine. So I had to support
what's
the brother.
good, man?
Oh, that's what's good, man. Yeah, it's a great brother, man. You see how much love and support he get, man.
Oh man, this is my family right here. Like, you know what I mean? We communicate like, you know, like say he from Newark, you know what I'm saying, all over. So he, you know, he travel. He, you know, say good brothers. Like, you need certain brothers to call and communicate on the phone and get that inspiration and that bonding. Like that's like priceless.
Like you said, you know the negative is loud, so it's nice to hear.
Yeah,
you know brothers calling in.
We chop it up. We talk about family. You know what I mean? Things. He just had a, you know what I'm saying, a newborn. You know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? It's just a blessing, man, to have brothers in your life like him, man, that constantly keep you in tune. Like, you know, he in VA now. Yo, he eating deer too, though. You know what I mean? Yeah. He eat Venice too.
That's what it is, man.
But one good thing about that brother right there, he showed me a different way of life. When I came from Newark, I was wild.
No doubt. That's important, man. And you never know the impact you have on people's life.
Love. That's real love.
It's a good. He a good dude, man. If you talk to him for like 5-10 minutes, man, he's brilliant. You know what I mean? We get on the phone, we do like about 45 minutes, like hard, like, you know what I mean? And it felt like it been 10 minutes, man, because, you know, just, you know, strong people, they gravitate to each other. You know?
Absolutely. Yeah, we appreciate you calling in, hitting us up, man.
No doubt, man.
You listen in, man. We always
love
here.
you, big bro.
I love you too, man. You're supposed to be coming to see me soon, right?
Oh, I'll be there in a minute, yo. You know I always come home, baby.
All right.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, man. Y'all be easy out there.
In, bro.
All right, bro.
Yeah, that's what's good, man. The community start reaching out. You know, before we wrap it up, man, I just want to know, you know, any things coming up, any projects or, you know, movements that the people should know about or that you would like the people to follow?
I got a program coming up July 1st. It's called Newark Street Academy. It's an initiative for kids between the ages of 16 and 24. You know, mainly the kids that's dropouts, so, you know, are not doing well in school. You know, we trying to redirect them and get them back on track. You know, and you know, we taking them all in. I got another program I work with. It's called Newark United Against Violence. You know, we help kids from 18 to 30, and 30-year-olds is kids too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We definitely want to, you know, a big shout out to Youth Building and my man Rob Clark and everybody over there in the family. Sue, she right here with me. You know,
all right.
She riding out with me. It's the lady. You feel me? So, you know, we just busting moves, and I just want to shout out everybody in Newark, everybody that's on the ground, you know, doing what they need to do. LIP, you know, my man, Al Tariq Anquay, and everybody out there. So, you know, just, y'all can follow me on Instagram at Middy Murdock. You know, my Facebook page is Middy Murdock.
No doubt, man. What you got coming up, Melly Mouse? I know you always.
Not just at the most important event I got coming up. I'm gonna be a guest speaker at the Stop the Funeral on June 17th and 18th. You know, big shout out to Bishop Donald Hilliard Jr. and, you know, the senior pastor at the Cathedral International. It's going to be Friday, June 17th, and also Saturday, June 18th. On Friday, 205 Smith Street, Perth Amboy, New Jersey, and Saturday is going to be at the Hilton Garden in Edison, Roundton Center. That's 50 Roundton Center Parkway, Edison, New Jersey.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? Yeah, we be speaking about, you know, Stop the Funerals. They do this event like every year.
We rocking that Stop the Funeral.
Yeah, Newt's is too, right?
Yeah, Newt's going to be there.
So
we all rocking there, man.
Oh, man. So it's
you
going
know,
to be...
baby girl be there.
Yeah.
That's be in the building. That's your neck of the woods.
Yeah. Listen, man, you got to roll
so
the red
Milk
carpet
will finally be home and don't have to drive all the way out to
all I gotta do is walk there.
Yeah. So that's...
In my pajamas.
So, any flyers, you know what I'm saying? Anything that you guys have, give them to me so I can put them up on the fan page, be sharing them on the regular, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get people to support these movements, man, because,
definitely.
we need brothers like y'all. We appreciate y'all, man.
Definitely.
I definitely appreciate y'all for coming here and rocking with me.
And you know what's dope left is the fact that this is the first show at this new spot with this much time and this location and this many viewers, and we had this much of an impact with this type of voice.
Indeed.
You know, like it wasn't.
It's a panel. It's a round table right here. We can do this every week.
Nah, but I mean, wait. It wasn't just I could rap. I'm saying this. I'm saying that. Nah, I'm doing this. I'm doing that.
Yeah,
that's big. That's bigger than music, because tomorrow that's what matters, not the music.
And it's crazy that's what we drifted off on, just experiences and just what we had in common for so long. We said, hold up, we got to get into these into these movements. You know what I'm saying? And that's just when it's real. You know what I mean? It's nothing made up, fabricated about it. You know what I mean? Just chopping it up with real dudes, man. Yep. And that's definitely what we're gonna be doing up here.
Real
man.
quick, I dropped this in real quick. I'm not sure, but Minister Louis Farrakhan is gonna be in Newark tomorrow.
Just about,
I
got it right
6
here.
6 p.m.
I got it right here.
You got it right there. Oh,
yeah, my big bro. Shout to James Claggan. That's his security. He's gonna be,
absolutely.
Okay.
It's gonna be at it's tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. at the Metropolitan Baptist Church, 149 Springfield Avenue, Newark, New Jersey. And for more information, you can call 973-624-5532.
Yeah, and it's a free event.
Absolutely.
Definitely free event.
Yeah.
The number is 973-624-5532.
Definitely, man. Y'all need to come out.
See,
for
activists
that.
always, we get this
You got so much going on, and y'all need to be there early because it's a free event in the hood. They gonna come out to see the minister to hear him speak. So you know, if it's free, it's gonna be first come first serve. You can't get in, you can't get in. Don't think you're gonna roll up to a Farrakhan speech all late.
Nah,
you know what I mean? It ain't gonna be. Y'all better get there. You know what I mean? And listen and get that word. I'm definitely coming through. Like I said, my man is doing security for him. So he hit me up already, a while ago, and told me that they was gonna be there. So I'll definitely be in the building, man. So I hope to run into you brothers.
Yeah.
And that's how we gonna wrap up this first show, man. Real Street Views Radio.
Great show.
And Squad Rebel Radio.
And it is real.
Hey, that's what it is. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Next week we got this chick. I'm gonna share her videos with y'all, man. She just freestyle straight off the top. And
she's a firecracker.
Crazy.
She's a firecracker.
Danny Devastation, the name is. 529, we're gonna have her. I ain't never heard nobody just come off the top so solid, and then with so much personality and just everything that's not this new crap right now. Everything we used to appreciate about hip hop and spitting off the top and ciphering and all that. Right. She got all that, man. And she stood out to my wife, and my wife said, "Look at her." And tell me what you think. So I was like, she dope. So she said, we gonna hit her up, see if we can get her up there. She got mad followers. I mean, she got every video she put out now 60,000. 100,000 views because she's spitting. She rocking.
And she only doing sitting in the passenger seat of a car.
Seat of a car with a phone.
She ain't doing videos. Just like that. Somebody still recording it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's just it's refreshing just to hear.
And she cute.
Somebody take it like that.
And she cute.
Milk could say single shit.
I'm gonna just sit like this.
Milk say that single shit.
Yo, man.
Milk can hang out all day long.
You can't rock with her. She's very talented, is what he meant.
Yo, man, I'm gonna have to be like this.
You can't be with that dude who tap you while you with your man.
Man. Shit, my wife don't play them games. She'll be in the building.
No.
Wife will be in the building.
Absolutely.
So I ain't gotta worry about none of that.
Yeah.
So 529, Danny Devastation will be in the building, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Freestyle Phenom taking over Facebook right now. But in the present, I'm definitely elated about the way the show went and having you brothers here, man.
Definitely, man.
Y'all definitely broke it in like champs. I wouldn't do it any other way.
Yeah, we couldn't ask for a better start. Couldn't ask for a better
First
start.
night.
That's why when you said these dudes coming on, I'm like,
you told me I had to get Middy.
You had to.
I said, let me hit the brother. See what's up with him.
Yeah.
You know them brothers that you try to send a friend request, but they got 5,000 friends already? Yeah. So I said, oh, man, I'm going to have to comment on one of his posts or inbox him or something to see what's up. Yeah, you know what I mean? But he definitely reached right back out, and he was like, all right, that sounds great. And then especially, the fact that I could be like, Milk B is my co-host. You know what I mean? That's your man. Y'all got something, y'all got a lot of history. And, it just all blended and went together perfectly, man. I wouldn't have had it any other way.
And I really
appreciate you brothers, man.
That's how every step is supposed to be. That's how every step's supposed to be. Like you don't burn bridges unless they're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you burn bridges, you ain't supposed to cross it.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I mean, they do make tunnels and subways though. So.
Oh, there we go. See.
Some people are avid swimmers.
You know, people got boats, right?
They make comic books
Burn the
too.
bridge and come back on a yacht. That's what you do, baby. We gonna end it off with another Jersey legend. We gonna bump some new Do It All, man. From the Lords. He got a new project out
Low
right
tone.
now. You know what I mean? And he doing it the right way. He ain't put it all on SoundCloud. It's all on iTunes.
He's smart.
So you gotta buy it.
He's smart.
You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, stop putting your music on SoundCloud,
Stop putting
everybody,
all
man.
your music on SoundCloud.
All you doing is
that's the
giving
Real
it
Street
away.
Views tip of the day. Can't put your whole album on SoundCloud and think I'm gonna buy it. I heard it already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I heard the whole thing.
Yeah.
The skits and everything.
All
You know what I mean? You put the whole
those-
thing on SoundCloud.
All them free sites. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you pay for studio time and I don't get it. Like,
We'll blast them next show, man.
seriously.
Middy Murdock, Tormel Pittman.
Take them out, man.
Yeah.
Peace,
Two
y'all.
serious brothers, man. Appreciate everything y'all doing, man. And if nobody else tell y'all how much they appreciate y'all and love what y'all doing, we gonna tell
man.
y'all right here.
Thank
you know what I
man.
mean?
Hey, listen, appreciate y'all too, man.
Definitely appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah,
Love is
anytime.
love, man.
Yo, y'all know where we at now.
Yeah.
The door's open. Anytime y'all
Hey,
got something to
absolutely.
say, anytime y'all just want to come chop it up.
Yeah, hey yo, I thought if Big Homie ain't come through, I thought I was gonna get a B&E charge. I'm walking through the hallway. He like, yo, nah, downstairs. I'm like,
Oh yeah, nah, man. They gonna get to know what goes on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when they see people, especially people that look like they doing something with themselves, they gonna be like, oh, downstairs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They gonna know what's up.
Yo, you know what's funny is I'm the only white motherfucker out here, so I look like I'm doing something.
You good? Nah, you will get pulled over.
You get pulled over, but you know something called white privilege.
When I was on Prince Street, then what? When I was at the spot on Prince Street, I was still the only white one.
That don't mean nothing.
Yeah,
If I would have checked them doors out there like you checked them doors out and went to jail, because he knocked on all three of them doors out there, I wasn't gonna do that.
Oh yeah, nah.
I'm not knocking on no doors.
Nah,
I'm
Milk
sorry,
be
bro.
doing that. We were shooting the video
He
one
crazy.
time. Milk like, we need a police car. Let's go up to this cop and tell him we getting in the car. I said, you go ahead and go up to the cop and tell him.
You do. I'm not getting shot.
Yo,
I need you. I'm gonna call you every time. Milk, I need you to come.
Yo,
talk.
I go. There ain't one spot that I went to, whether it was in Harlem or anywhere, that I don't go by myself. If anybody got no time, if they're not on time because they ain't dressed, I'm out. I go anywhere by myself. I don't.
As you should.
Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Whatever's gonna happen is
man. We
gonna
can sit
happen.
here and
I'm
do this
still
all
me.
day.
Yeah,
We
man.
continue this
We gotta go
conversation
part
when the
two,
mic's
man.
off. We can do
gotta
it.
go
You know what I
part
mean?
two.
We're gonna bring this back for the Tormel Pittman Middy Murdock Part 2 show. We're gonna do that.
Definitely.
Keep this conversation rolling. You know what I mean? But right now we're gonna ride out with the brother Do It All, his new joint Underground. Be on the lookout for that project. You know what I mean?
Do it up.
We repping our legends while they still breathing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Lords of the Underground, Do It All. This joint called Underground. We appreciate y'all, baby. It's the Real Street Views Radio, 8 Squad Rebel Radio, Milk B, Big Z, you know what I mean?
Jersey
The
up, right music, right
the
hearts.
homie
That's
Gro-
it.
Hey, this is how we doing it, man.
Yep.
Shout to Middy Murdock, to Mel Pittman. Great guest, man. I appreciate you, brothers. We out.
We only deal with people that don't shut up.
Yeah. 211. Hey, Bunty. This is serious right here, man. This is what underground hip hop sounds like. Yeah. When it grows up, I make my better, my best. You can tell where I'm from, that's a hell of a test. It's bricks, New Jeru, I say it pound in my chest. It's nothing for a goon to put a stack on your flesh. Call it more for less. The waiting is over, no more chips on the shoulder. Got a lot more chips for poker. Got me frozen in a poster. On stage as a closer. Smoking on the okra. Making bread pop up. Nigga, I'm a toaster. The chosen dug out of the storm like I was snowed in. Into 11 clothing while you oppose, I'm posing. Dark shades while I'm loking. Flow still ocean. I still touch emotions. Still eat coasting. Underground taught. Underground thought. Had it all up. You get worldwide support. Export and import. Yes, I can ensure the unsure. That's what Bunty did the beat for. Dress code is combat, futuristic is throwback. No matter which one, just make your enemy whole ass. Papa got an old bag with an old mag. That'll make you bag back and do a Savion Glover tap. Yeah! In a dog nose Cadillac, screaming 211 out the hatch. No compare, no match. One Dutch, no match. If no team click a crew, nigga,
or no patch. Please bring the DJ back, then bring the scratch back. Please bring the DJ back, bring the scratch back. Please bring the DJ back. On rap